Everybody.
All right. Everybody.
Hey.
Hello! Welcome!
Hi.
Hey.
What's up, everybody? It's everybody.
Yeah.
So, welcome in. Today is our 28th episode of our A Guard's Tale show. I've got to think, reading overlay, Agents of Edgewatch Adventure Path, because my mind's a bit blank there, from Paizo. So, today we're going to have some fun. The episode's called God is Angry, so who know which god that's about and what's going to happen with that. But we'll see.
Sure, it has nothing to do with Sherain.
It's usually got to do something with Sherain. I'm not going to give spoilers of if it is to Sherain or not in this circumstance.
Tayla's like, oh my god, Sherain has been a god all this time?
I don't like to talk about it, but, you know... I can't confirm that. That goes against the god code. Can't talk about that.
You like a god of trickery?
Again, can't say.
I think God of Failure?
No.
Bad
That's
ideas?
crazy. That's sacrilegious.
God of hero points.
Like, there's the muse of, like...
God
giving
of
you
bluffing.
Good
Yes.
inspiration. I think bad inspiration would be Sherain. Like, inspiring people to do bad... I'd like to have bad ideas.
Kicking in doors awesomely.
Paper doors, which slide
Paper door.
instead of go inwards.
Yeah.
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 That was about episode 5. Go check it out. About 5. So we're here. We have Syrinscape in the background as always because it's amazing. We have generally been using the Curse of Strahd, catacombs and dungeon atmosphere for these maps because it's really interesting to have like that orchestra note in a dungeon setting. And I think it works with the atmosphere, and I like the atmosphere for this setting. Players, I don't think like it as much, but I like it.
So are we supposed to be hearing it right now since we're talking about it?
Well, it's
Oh,
actually
no.
really quiet at the moment.
Okay.
And I'll make sure I'm on the right one, which I am not. So now you can hear it. It's faint, but it's there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I had a drum.
Yeah, it's
I want to feel the...
yeah. Definitely heard that.
You can hear it. Of course.
like feeling the stress.
That's the sound that Sherain as a god of bluffing makes every time she appears to her followers.
Oh yeah, right. What's with the trombone every time? Come on.
There we go. So yes, we have Syrinscape in the background because it is amazing. They're not a sponsor, and we've been using the Curse of Strahd audios mostly for this one because I think that works quite well.
It's really well.
You can donate to the channel and help out our players. It also helps out our channel by giving us money to then put on shows like this, assets, and there's a lot of overheads that we do. And if we get enough money in, I would love to be able to pay our past members for their time. Unfortunately, we are nowhere near that stage yet. We barely even cover costs for any shows we put on. But every time you donate $1 or per 100 bits, that person that you donate to, with the hashtag of the character name or player name, gets a reroll. Hero coins can be used for rerolls for attacks, saves, or skills. Haven't seen there. And essentially, we max them out at 5. We have 4 for Game Reaper, 2 for Polly, and 4 for Chibi at the moment, and 3 for Snoozy. Hopefully Snoozy will be coming in shortly. So once she does, we'll just do a quick reset and keep going. Yeah, that's about it. Also, if you if you subscribe to the channel, everybody gets 1, and if you gift subscribe, everybody gets 2. But again, they max out at 5 because of reasons and overlay, and most of the reasons being I've only set up for 5 for the overlay. And generally speaking, give Polly too many, she will go bonkers.
Well, they'll be gone as quickly as I can. Well, okay. I don't like when I have hero points. I don't like missing rolls, almost no matter what it is. I mean, I won't use a hero point on the 3rd attack because that just seems excessive. But Other than that, I like to have 2 shots at things. I really prefer it. So if you could just stack me up with several hero points just so we can,
Anyway, it's only a matter of time before Razor reappears.
Anyway, let's get back in. Let's do our introductions. Chibi, who are you? Who are you playing?
Yes, I'm Chibi, and I am playing Tayla, a resident catfolk cleric of Aristil. Aristil is totally not angry with her, so I don't know what you were thinking of with that, stream title name. And apparently Sherain is like a god in hiding.
Have you got evidence to support that theory?
Of course not, it's a theory.
Tons of
It's a working theory.
Who needs evidence?
But, I think part of it is the fact that Sherain is still alive.
Yeah.
I can see that link. Sherain is still alive, so somehow must be a god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like to add to that, Polly?
Yes, I would. It's me, Polly. I actually play Sherain Alban, who is a god, apparently, but also a rogue, and also a cop, and also sometimes on the weekends a lady of the night who lives at an old lady's halfling's house, and Deidre's house, who purports to live with Deidre from time to time in the course of her duties during the weekend, and also she is magical. The end.
Yeah. And not a criminal.
And not
totally not a criminal
at all.
What I'm getting from this is that you're like living at Deidre's house without Deidre actually knowing it. Like you're breaking in and then just crashing on the couch.
The kids are just opening the door. They've got a new babysitter.
Yeah, you got to get out before she comes home. You got to bribe the kids, give them candy, and they won't say anything.
They'll run over the walls and up over the ceiling, but they won't say anything.
You're just like, what's gotten into you kids lately? Nothing.
Yeah. Grandchildren.
Yeah, if we squeal, we will lose our supplier.
Yeah. Game Reaper.
Hey, I'm Game Reaper from Gathering of Nerds. Check us out. And I am playing Ezarek, the kobold investigator and wizard. And I have no idea what you guys are talking about with this god stuff.
Okay.
So last week and last week's episode, our party tried to get some rest in the catacombs itself, and then on watch, Sherain had a moral debate with herself, a moral argument with herself, which I think she actually lost. On what? The debate was, shall I steal all of this amazing loot? Grave robbing, so to speak. She lost the debate when she realized, oh wait, it's not stealing. We'll give him permission to to take everything, because the temple's dues have not been paid for some time, because the god is dead. Because we've got a bounce.
Sorry, that was me. No, that was me.
Okay, cool. Because the god is dead, and therefore anything left behind is city property. Disturbing that debate was a mean, nasty creature who could sense the presence of living creatures, and then draw that presence away from you.
What?
Thank you for the host, Popo Bandit. Who could sense the presence of living creatures, and then draw that presence out of you and into itself, healing itself and boosting its power. You did slay it. You took quite a few levels of damage from here and there, but you survived. You're a little bit drained, and then you realized, wait a sec, we're only about 30 minutes from the city proper. Let's go sleep in a proper place. So you went upstairs and you actually slept in the city instead of underneath it. Venturing back into the catacombs after a proper night's rest and meal and some preparations, you head back down. You start exploring the actual I can't remember the words of them. Exploring the I've got to look up these words, I'm sorry. The place, the rooms where words are hard right now. I know what I'm thinking. I know the room number.
Oh, this happens to me all the time.
The Columbria.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I know. All the
I
time.
guess that was worth waiting for.
You explore the Columbria where the cinerary urns were kept, finding some new, magical items, as well as a clue to where the Grey Cloaks have gone down under the catacombs into the older version of the catacombs, the lower section. You negotiate and ask the giant swarm of ticks just to let you through. That you're no harm to them and you're not going to threaten their area. You can let them be. You go south after detecting the presence of the Grey Cloaks. But going south, things were a bit sticky and smelly.
They go south?
As a group of Otiogs had laired in that area. Recently laired in that area and was feeding in the offal and sewage river which you were travelling through. You found the remnants of one of the Grey Cloaks, and also several other individuals you can only assume are the Skinner men, or the Skinner cultists. And there you are, in this foul-smelling room, still able to walk over the offal for a short amount of time. And you see to the north, it opens up. There's light stretching forward, as there seems to be a chasm and a small bridge that goes across it. And that's where we open our scene.
All right.
All right. Do you want to change us to the...
Oh, yeah, that might help too. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I'm totally professional here. Totally professional. There we go. Big map. It's going to take a little bit of time to load in as well. I'll put the Otiogs on the GM's layer. There we go. We'll take all the other bits and all the tags off everybody.
Yeah. Okay.
So my locate spell lasts for 10 minutes, so I think we've still got a fair bit of time left with it.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I've got one of the actual Grey Cloak pins, I want to kind of switch the focus from... Do I need to recast, actually? Let me read the spell. Oh, maybe I might have to recast it. Because it's like target is one specific object or type of object.
Yeah.
So I can keep it as the Grey Cloak. And
Which you have found. It's at your feet.
Because I was picking that specific one. All right.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'd have to recast it and then pick... At least if I pick the badge, it'll ping whatever badges match it kind of thing.
Well,
But if you ping the badge, it'd be the same badge, would it not be?
I think we're going to explore this lower area anyway, since it's most likely there under here, and probably better off if you save your magic for...
Okay, refresh.
Oh.
What was that?
Ollie, behave.
Okay. Yeah, probably better if you save your magic for if we really need it. Alright, so...
Do you need a refresher of what the room description is?
Sure, I guess.
Okay. So, okay, the best description in here is just the stench. The place absolutely stinks. You have what looks to be old funerary alcoves built into the walls. That's what all the bits that go into the walls, which is just funerary alcoves for long dead bodies, long deceased bodies. This area is not as neatly cut out of the earth as the area above. It's not as neatly kept. Although the floor is flat, it's a little bit sandy and dusty, but there's no tracks that you can discern because of the of how the ground is. The height of the room is only 7 to 8 foot. So a reminder, if you're using wielding bludgeoning or slashing weapons with a bulk 1, you have a -1 penalty to attacks. And you're not walking in the miasmic puddles. You're walking over it, so you don't know the effects of that.
Yeah, we still have water walk.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well, I'm behind whoever wants to go first, because
Yeah.
you know
Let's
what?
think we should just head up north.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I'd say that, Sherain, you're looking a bit like
Would you say
bloody?
gained? Don't worry about. Oh, actually, I'm not one to complain, but my vision has narrowed. I am a little bit woozy, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. If it's not too much trouble, I could use a little help.
Okay.
Tayla reaches to Sherain's shoulder and just pats her. You'll be right.
Okay, that was great. Great.
Let me go ahead first, since I can see in the dark and see if there's any danger around the corner.
So, with frustration, I take out my dagger and I slice, or I go to one of my wounds, and I just thanks, I feel so much better. I gotta get rid of this, shrapnel that's in there, and I use my risky surgery.
All right. So
Do that.
while you're treating yourself out, Ezarek will sneak up and have a peek around, looking for any dangers.
Okay. So as you start moving to the north, you notice to your side, immediately to your side, in this direction here, there seems to be that was close.
Okay.
There seems to be a small outgrowth of fungi, of large fungi to the side of you. To the north, you can see that there's a narrow bridge over the chasm, and above the bridge, I have to read this one. This is a. Where am I? There we are. Above the bridge is the cavern ceiling is dotted with pointy stalactites that loom 20 feet above the bridge. The 40 feet above the bridge. The stalactite ridges and nooks are inexplicably festooned with bright, colourful ribbons, religious symbols, bedecked with chains and ecclesiastic. Oh, freaking hell! I can't do that one. Give me a moment. Ecclesiastical.
There you go.
Goodness.
Necklaces and other religious artifacts, like religious symbolism, rope ornaments, and it's the whole ceiling is this bright colourfulness above this bridge, and there's light coming off the from above, from the whatnot. Sherain, as you go around the corner, you notice behind you, past the
I should have been sneaking, but
you didn't, but past
I was
the
dazzled by these that like cool looking bridge.
Mhm.
Sorry, everybody.
Yep. You notice that behind you that there is a large, giant spider. Past the mushrooms, there's a giant spider over here. It looks quite dead.
Okay, so the fungus, it starts like here.
Yeah, about where Sherain actually
Okay.
is stepping.
Don't. I don't think that's a good idea.
Might get fungus in your wounds, and that won't be good.
Step back.
The spider, it has an inner glow to itself as you start stepping back. The glow starts emerging, and it skitters towards you at great speed.
What? At great speeds, it's dead.
Okay.
It does look quite dead.
Oh no! Does it look undead?
Well,
Yeah,
let's go to this, and we'll talk about how it looks.
Oh boy, as it slowly drains your life force.
So,
All right.
the spider itself. Let's bring that back up again. Oops, wrong one.
Oh crap.
I do need that. There we go.
Yeah, got a decent initiative for once.
So around the nook, this alcove has brightly coloured fungus surrounded a cobweb-covered monster that seems to be, at first inspection, like it just looked to be dead, but now that it's coming after you, it looks to be stitched together amalgamation of body parts of other spiders.
Wait a second. Have we seen this before? We've seen something like this, or no?
Yeah, I
No?
think that's
Does
pretty.
someone want
I might be confused.
Lolo's character again?
Oh, yeah,
We'll
I
assign
can
to
take
everybody
over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lola's on vacation. Got some leave.
We'll get the other one. That one. And Farwing as well. I'll sign again.
Yeah. I think
There we go. Cool. Done.
Probably like here-ish.
And let's do stealth.
All Tayla sees is like Sherain and Ezarek probably like backing
Whoa.
up, and she has
Whoa.
no line of sight on it.
You see like an aghast look. Whoa. Yikes.
Yeah, Ezarek just has a face of, oh, fucking course.
Oh no.
What?
Why does this keep happening to us? It's hard to believe.
Well, Taylor, you do get to go first. Are you doing
I was
anything?
gonna say, wouldn't doesn't Sherain have a higher dexterity then?
Doesn't matter.
It,
Either one of you can
Oh,
go
okay.
first. I don't mind.
yeah, it's the players get to choose amongst themselves.
I feel like Sherain should go first, just because Tayla's got has no sense of there's something wrong, aside from Ezarek just
Yeah.
looking like that. But that could have been just because of Sherain.
Oh, fine. I'll have to roll initiative for Lolo.
That's why I was giving you a sign in. Yes.
Yeah. Alright, Alright. Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Well, we'll deal with Taylor and Shane first.
Sherain can go first.
Shane, what do you
Yeah.
do?
I'm going first, is what I'm doing.
You're going first. As the
And
spider
it
now
appears-
starts moving towards you.
Stand back. This is why you have brought me here. My god powers will now take effect. As I take one step, another step. I draw in the same motion,
Sorry, you can't.
striking short sword. What do you mean I can't?
You can't move your
Where-
way. You can't move through this area of large fungus.
Ooh,
Oh.
no. So then I don't do anything except on my first action, I will draw. Like, wait. I look, it's like, the fungus does seem impossible, I'd say. And I draw the striking hand crossbow, +1 striking hand crossbow, which I have. I purchased with my own money. Man, I know, right? And I shoot. So 1 action to draw it. I'm gonna use a hero point.
Are you sure
my
we've got
goodness.
that? We've got that one last card.
As tempting as that is, I'm gonna save that for this spider. The spider's gonna do a fumble, I'm sure. All right, take me a hero point, and we'll see. We got something better that time.
31.
Nice.
31 for 7 damage.
Hey, is it immune to criticals?
Is it? Ooh, yeah. Critical hit.
It's not though. Damn.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
So it's 24 points of damage.
Wow! Look at this. Look at it. Like in. Whoa! Are you? What?
No, it's not a critical. It's just a normal hit.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot it again.
Oh.
So 7 points of damage. I thought it was a critical. With that, with the 31,
Actually,
I thought it was a
wouldn't
critical.
you have to reload?
Do you have to reload?
Technicalities. All right, so I don't do anything. I reload it.
Oh, you have quick draw, don't you?
Yeah, but I had to draw the thing.
Which is quick
I
draw.
have-
Yeah,
I have-
you you use 1 action to draw and then attack, 2nd action to reload, 3rd action to attack.
So you did your second attack. It misses anyway.
Right.
Tayla, Sherain's pulled out a hand crossbow
And started attacking something, so I'm just gonna be like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, something's happening, and then she's gonna move 25, and she's gonna see that, and was the red cross always on it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. Okay. Can I use the second action to try and? Is there anything I can do to recall knowledge on this kind of thing? Like,
You can. It's called recall knowledge.
Yeah.
An action to recall knowledge. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't normally do that. That's
I
only
know.
Ezarek that tries to do it.
I know. Where like the other group as well is learning recall knowledge is an absolutely valid
Yeah,
thing to do in
it's
combat.
a good thing. Problem is, Ezarek can't do nature or religion, so if it's an animal or undead, Ezarek doesn't really know much.
And in this case, you don't really know what it is because it looks to be
Yeah.
stitched together.
Yeah.
Okay, so because initially, Ezarek and I did already fight against a stitched together construct, being the one at the bank robbery, and I as a player can't recall, but I think it was immune to me trying to daze it because it technically didn't have its own mind. So I think I'm kind of.
Yeah.
Well, you've
don't
moved.
think
With one,
Yeah.
you've recalled knowledge. You've got one
Recalled.
left.
I will use guidance on Ezarek.
Okay, guidance Ezarek. Cool. So, when you do that, something surprising happens. You don't know if Sherain tried disturb the fungus in moving, but it seems to have caused a reaction as spores start moving through the area.
Oh no!
Yeah, I had a feeling.
Had a feeling of what?
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no!
at least we're still wearing the handkerchiefs. Oh no.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Look at that! Holy crap! Are you kidding?
Which
Yeah,
is why I've stopped you from walking through their squares.
Yeah. Do.
Um,
Fungus. Oh. That's okay. So give me a chance to use my battle assessment.
I do want to show the picture of them. That they are
Oh, yeah, let's see it.
horrifyingly cute.
I don't like the word elite in front of them.
They're horrifyingly cute. Fungus Leshy.
Yeah.
So I like it. The Leshy burst out in a spores. Can I have all of those within 15 foot? of this one here. I believe just might be everybody.
No.
Taylor's out of it.
20.
Yep. Nope. So sorry.
Lolo and
Oh, so it's
Farwing
just
might be
Ezra.
here.
Oh,
Okay.
Just Ezarek and Sherain.
Alright.
It's always us.
Farwing is
Uh,
I
Did
don't
you
know.
say
Fortitude
fortitude?
check, please.
Oh,
Um,
always fortitude.
always
Yeah,
fortitude.
that
It is
works.
too.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm assuming you're going to take that one.
yeah.
And I have a minus
Sherain?
2, of course, because I'm drained. Ugh.
Does that make that does that make a 0? That
That's
means
gonna
a
be
card.
a hero point. Hero
0 point. That's your last one.
Fine. I don't need it. I
Oh
don't want
wow! By the way, Nero's not here today, so
Right.
I was
it.
gonna.
It's fine.
Yeah, you lost your dealer.
You
Yeah.
fail.
Ugh.
You take, well,
I hate being drained.
you the spores get in your eyes.
Ugh.
The spores spread out in this burst. You think you might have brushed up against them until these creatures start moving, and the spores start getting into your eyes, and they irritate your eyes automatically, like instantly. Your eyes turn red and they start watering, and you now have a vision of 20 feet only.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it does, because I can actually do that.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
So vision,
my
can
commitment.
I do it to 20?
Oh, you're gonna actually.
Oh, I can't do it. Can't limit the vision. Damn.
So, how long does my vision stay? So say that.
I'm not
loud?
telling.
Okay.
You also take some damage.
Some damage.
1 point of damage. This round.
Oh no.
That's
Okay.
2 actions. And it hits you with the other. Well, tries to, I should say. Rolling dice. And pick a card.
What? What? Hopefully. Oh my gosh, that's
It's
the
3
that's
cards.
Ooh.
So we use the critical cards in the system. 3, last one.
Yep.
We're also on our last fumble card, so the last one is not going to be a choice. It's just going to be that last one. I don't know what it is. I haven't set it up. But in this circumstance, you got critically hit with a bludgeoning attack. You just take 27 points of damage as it does critical, as it does 3 times the damage, and you are knocked prone.
27. I'm prone. Huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
27 total, and you're knocked prone.
So I have 13 hit points left.
So I added the normal damage was a 9, the critical damage was 18 to be that. That's its go.
Yeah.
Second Lash's go. It can't really do anything, but it can throw a spore pod at you. At Ezarek, I say.
Alright.
Okay, pick that card.
Alright. 1.
1. It's technically ranged, but it's also technically it's not really spell, but I'll allow it. So which one would you like?
Oh. It's a pod, it's throwing a pod, so I will just say ranged.
Okay. Okay. I don't know how this is going to work. But we'll see. And that's the last of the deck, so we'll go back again. Does he have anything? No. Nothing. Sorry. So he doesn't throw anything at all, because that one is, instead of throwing what you tried to do, or instead of doing your range attack, you end up throwing something from your item list.
Oh.
He has no item list.
Oh.
Sorry. But that's the full thing. That's the read art. Instead of throwing something, you throw something else randomly from your item list. It is your go, Ezarek.
Okay. So Ezarek's going to use a free action to try and identify these creatures, and since they're leshies, I hope they're humanoid, so I should be able to use society.
Okay. They are humanoid, yes.
Yep.
And let's do your Sherain. You're in big ouch. I just saw your hit points there.
Yeah, no, I'm in bad shape. 13 hit points left. And I'm drained too, and I can only see 20 feet. And I'm prone. And
Oh.
I have no hero points.
And you're poisoned.
And I'm poisoned. Oh no. Yeah,
With
it's
doing
gonna be
persistent damage. 25, yes, they are a leshy, they are a fungus creature. Not usually evil or anything, they just seem to have a reaction. In this circumstance, it's as if they're here worshipping a god, this creature, and your presence have angered this creature, so they're attacking you to sedate their god.
Maybe my next character will be a Leshy.
I.e.,
The one that I'm gonna start.
A Guard's Tale, episode 28, God
Yeah.
is Angry.
Yeah.
If you went the other direction, that would have totally not made sense, but let's do it.
Well, I'm glad we
Yeah.
we angered the god.
Okay.
Over here anyway.
Yeah. Sherain probably shouldn't have shot their god.
God, gods hold grudges, especially against other gods like me. I mean,
Okay.
I'm starting to get convinced, by the way.
Yeah. Ezarek's going to, I guess, I'll devise a stratagem.
Come on now, we need some help.
Alright,
The 6.
okay, I'll see how I go with that. So that'll be a, 22 to hit.
To hit what?
To hit, this slushy right in front.
Attacking the Leshies, how could you? 26, you say? Yes, that is a hit.
Okay.
Do the damage. 9, 13 total. How could you attacking the Leshies?
And, I guess I'll use my last action to cast shield.
Casting shield. Let's put that up. There's your shield. Done. Okay, so it's now. You're not gonna like this.
Who's not gonna like it? Us? All of us? Or me? I'm like paranoid now.
It's now
Oh,
the
no,
spiders go.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah. It goes above its friends. And I'm going to put it to here. If you have an attack of opportunity, Sherain, or Ezarek, you can do it.
Nobody here has an attack of opportunity.
I always just make sure
Oh, I thought you do that.
that
to
it moves. It climbs on the ceiling to move through that area. And it's going to attack Sherain.
Like, I don't feel so good, but okay, bring it on. Bring it on, spider.
You call it a spider, but yeah, it's not.
That is your real name, Spider.
Okay, so it's as it climbs through the ceiling, its limbs are like blades, and it sticks into the ceiling.
Ugh.
But as it drops over on the other side of you, those same blade-like limbs are what.
If I were not so
Attack.
woozy and if the world were not fading to black, maybe I could make something out of that.
With the 24 to hit,
Miss! Ooh, look, watch, because.
reaction.
Boom! Nimble dodge!
Okay.
Boom! That makes my AC 25.
It attacks again.
Oh, I don't get to do it twice.
It misses.
Now, the interesting thing is, I'm prone, so I must have rolled out of the way or something.
Pick a card.
Oh.
I... Folks, this might be the end. I'll take number 1.
No, they're red, so it failed. It did a crit fail.
Oh, is that a crit fail? No.
I did say it missed.
Oh.
Yes.
But then you attacked again, no?
It used its first action to move, second action to attack once. And
Okay.
Then, yeah.
I will give it a -2 to attack on its second attack on each round. I mean, because of this, I was brought up earlier pre-show that I don't read out what the rules are, like what the cards are. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to read out what it is, but in this case, it seems to have damaged its blade limb. So I'm going to give it a minus. It has 8 limbs. I'm going to give it a -2. It's a second attack only.
Okay, well, that's... You know what? I think that's a great ruling. I think you should also rule...
I have to kind of work around things like that. Because it's very hard to break a limb for a, for a limb attack. That's its goes. It's now the Leshy's goes. This Leshy moves up towards Ezarek and tries to attack. This one. Punches. Dice explosion.
Oh, shit, I got nothing.
16 is going to miss. The Leshy here is also going to attack Ezarek, this time 3 times. Okay, so a 31.
Yeah, that hits.
Not a critical, but is a hit.
No.
For 5 points of damage.
Alright.
Then a miss and a miss.
I'll take the 5.
That's its go. Now Lolo's go.
Okay.
Start of the round.
Yeah. Lolo's going to walk up, flanking it now, and let's see. I think Lolo will just make a. We'll just make an attack with rapier.
Okay. Stabby, stabby.
Yeah. Nice.
That's a critical. For 27 points of damage.
Yeah. She'll also command Farwing to come up.
She moved.
And
That's 2 actions.
she'll use one action to command.
Okay.
Yeah, Farwing to.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, gotcha, yep.
And he'll make an attack. Alright. Oh.
That's also that's a miss.
Okay.
Even with the flankings.
Yeah.
I just get all the animations go off. All the healing and all the blood. Okay, it is now Sherain's go.
Okay. Oh my gosh, what do I do? All right, so I'm prone. My first action is to be to get up, and I don't want to run like a coward, but I can't stay there. So I guess I'm gonna have to back off this. All right, so I'm gonna take 1 step here for my second attack or my second action.
So you're taking a 5 foot step.
5-foot step, yeah. So
Careful
don't get
step.
so excited. Yeah. And then my next, I'm gonna go right here. Hey, how you doing? As I'm holding my arm bleeding on the ground. Yeah, you got some of that. You got some of that stuff on. Yeah. You know.
As you're asking if I have some of that stuff, Tayla's like holding onto her holy symbol and she's like, I have Aristo's love and care. And then she is going to cast a 2-action heal.
Yeah, that's dope.
I will cast it at, yes.
Oh, I love when this happens. I feel so good. I feel like
I'll do the level 4. Where is it here?
level 4. That sounds good.
54
Yeah.
HP your way.
Holy cow! I'm maxed out.
And then
Were you saying before that you're poisoned?
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I feel.
You see from your perspective, she's almost like she's bleeding from her eyes.
Could I had like it says it's one action. I can try and treat poison with my healer's tools.
Ooh.
So I just make
Right,
attempt a
that's
medicine check against the poison's DC.
Yep.
Oh,
So
this boy's
medicine.
done for.
DC 18.
29!
Nice. Not even close.
You just throw water at her face.
So it does say that it just gives them successes give them a circumstance bonus on their next saving throw against the poison.
Yep.
But
Oh, okay.
Which is,
Don't let
well,
this shake your confidence.
we
in
can
your
do
brother.
that saving throw now because I need it at the end of the round anyway.
Okay. Fortitude.
Yep.
I get a +2.
Yep.
Oh, look at that.
That's it.
Oh, I
longer-
made it for once.
And no longer poisoned, which means you're not going to take persistent 1 point of damage as you bleed out through the eyes.
Yeah. All right. Thanks.
what a way to go.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Big E. Glad to know you're out there.
That will always help.
So is that all actions between both of you?
Yeah,
It is,
that
yeah.
was all 3 of mine.
Okay.
Oh, you brought me back from the near death of full health.
And now it's
didn't
pretty
cost
much
me
gang up on Ezarek time.
That's right, yeah.
So it's the Leshy from below. Is going to do 2 attacks. Or 3 actually. So a 16, a 20, and a 21. All I believe miss.
Alright.
The
Ezarek is so dodgy. Look at him.
This one's going to move up to here. You don't have an attack of opportunity, but if you did, you could have done it. Again, 3 attacks. Oops, that's the wrong button. Let's do the fist one instead. 27 is a hit. 19 is a miss. Oh, sorry, he moves so he doesn't get the third one. So 10 points of damage. It's
Okay.
27.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Well, you don't get an option to say you're not going to take it.
I do.
You do?
Yeah. I can use my reaction to use the. I have the shield spell cast.
Yes.
So
Is that going to make it like beat 27?
no, that would just reduce the damage by
does it?
10.
Okay, gotcha. You're waiting for the skitter snatch.
Yeah.
You are, aren't you?
Well, the thing is, if I use that reaction, I can't use the shield spell for a
Good
minute.
point. Good point. It is your go though.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I think first off, because I think Ezarek will attempt to trip this Leshy here, because that'll reduce its AC by a bit. So that's an athletics check against its reflex DC. Come on.
20.
Uh,
No.
I'll re-roll that.
So reroll. Let's take one of those
It's probably gonna fail.
rerolls. Its roots seem to be, as you try to trip it, its roots seem to cling onto the ground just enough. But then with the reroll, you bend time and it falls over.
Okay, yes. Alright.
Targeted the weak fruit.
Now I'll just make a regular rapier attack. Oh crap! What is with the dice? Alright.
You needed that. You needed the trip to get that attack.
Oh
6 points of damage. It was the one to the bottom, isn't it? Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Alright.
That would have missed
And
if you didn't trip it.
yeah. Last action to shield again.
Okay. Oh, by the way, I can take the dead one off the map. That was just a fake. It does look dead until it starts moving. So you're good. You've done everything. We go to the skitter snatch. It's a 50-50 here. High for Ezarek, low for... It's Ezarek. So you're being picked on.
We left him to die.
You did.
Yeah.
You really did.
Sorry about that.
So first blade legs. 36.
Oh, yeah, that's a crit. Especially considering I'm flanked. So
Yeah. So that's 30 points of damage. Did you want to use that shield now to reduce that?
Holy.
yeah, I will reduce that by 10.
Okay.
Snoozy's here.
Snoozy's here. Oh, yes. Be right back. We'll just get this sorted really quickly. Hopefully I do that. So we're going to have a little bit of a disjointed cams for a bit, and then we'll...
Looks good.
There you go.
Huh?
Hello, welcome.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm just sorting up the cams.
I'm in new Twitch and yay. Oop. I've been watching it for a little bit.
We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Yet.
Oh, there you are.
I don't know why I had it on.
Go. Rename. I also got to do the quick blue screen for Chibi.
I had to be different.
Yeah, had to be different. That's okay. Well, once we've got them for everybody, for all the positions, it'll be really super quick.
I loved the blue screen where it was everything but your face.
Yeah, just, that's when I have to readjust it down. Because it needs to be readjusted down, yes. And that's it. All done, all good. We're back. Total professionals.
Yes, doing other things on the fly. I mean, it looks pretty fancy. It's a little behind the scenes production stuff for all you people that happen to be here.
Professional, you go to like
Enjoy
the
that.
studio mode, and then you do the edit, then you come back while everyone's talking. No, we do it faster. We get it done. We get back into the game. We are still after one attack from the skitter snake, but that's its bladed strike. And because it hurt its leg, it's going to go for fangs.
Its fangs look
19
nasty
misses.
and poisonous.
Well, let's just say that we maxed out damage on the blade, like the legs, with 18 for the original strike. We minimal struck with the fangs for 18 for that one.
Oof.
So there's a bit of a difference there in damage.
Okay.
And I'll try for another leg attack, for its third attack, and misses because it's hurt its leg. So, well, you did say you've watched a little bit of what was going on. We have discovered a skeleton god, a spider god that's been worshipped by fungus people, fleshies. It is angered by your presence. It's now glowing and attacking. Lolo is attacking from the south. Ezarek is being swamped by the leshies and also being attacked from this spider god. Sherain got her butt kicked and had to run away to get healed.
It felt terrible too. Like, I hate being a coward, but you know what? You need me alive and well to do more huge damage. I can go tank again.
Yep. And so that's its go. We're back to the leshies. On stacks on for Ezarek. So this one here. Need to move back to where we are. So welcome in, Snoozy. First strike against Ezarek. That's a 26 to hit.
That hits.
6 points of damage.
Alright.
Second strike is a miss. Third strike is a miss. The next Leshy, again, this one down the bottom here in the corner. First strike, 24 to hit.
That is a hit.
6 points of damage. Slowly going down here. If 24 hits, 25 is going to hit as well.
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
Ezarek! Our soul save you, Ezarek!
And 7 is a miss. Lolo, it is your go. And Ezarek is on 2 hit points.
Oh, jeez. What?
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Is that
Well,
shield still lasting, or did you... does it
I
expand?
used it to reduce that attack by 10.
Yeah,
so,
so I'll take that off, yep.
yeah.
Lolo?
Can I ask you if Farwing has any like taunting or like drawing away type stuff that doesn't look like it?
The cavern as well is like only about 8 foot tall, and this creature takes up most of that space.
Yeah.
Well, it's currently taking up most of the space. It can go a little bit smaller if it needs to get past others, but it's an amalgamation of monsters in the shape of a spider.
Oh, kind of like an it.
I didn't show you the handout, so now that everybody's here, let's show everybody the handout.
what handout? Whoa, look at that thing's nice. Very cute.
I disapprove.
Oh,
You
this is a
disapprove.
little. This is the little haunted souls in there
Mm-hmm.
stitched together.
Yeah.
I appreciate the craftsmanship.
And it's also glowing, in a white glow from the inside. So Lolo, Snoozy, welcome in. It's your go.
Yeah.
Oh, can I use my rapier? But like cut it like along the stitch marks. Like, cause I'm a seamstress. Like if I see a seam and I need to cut that seam, I have a seam ripper, and that bitch just goes in right like this, and you just slide it along the seam.
I will say as the GM, you can. It's not going to do any extra damage.
Oh.
And it might bite you in the butt if you do it.
Why?
It might be detrimental. I'm not going to say, just as a GM.
There's a secret. There's a secret nuclear
Just-
waste hidden inside. Okay. Well, then I will merely wait. This is a wild animal.
No,
Or
it's
is
not.
this a
No.
spider?
Nope, this is stitched together. This is not wild. This is not natural.
And
I
the
don't know
legend-
what animals you've been looking at.
But a fungus is not.
The
an
fungus are
animal.
natural creatures. They're humanoids.
Yeah.
Not animals.
They're not animals. It's a society for them. And
Creatures of the natural world, though.
yeah,
That would be most creatures.
I'm just thinking about. I'm just
Negotiating?
checking my ranger options before I just attack wildly with my sword.
if you're thinking they've already been attacked. Well, it's one of the fungus leshies has been attacked.
Okay.
Um, They seem to. The impression that I think Tayla got, because she did the detection, was that
Acolytes there.
they were worshipping this creature in the corner, and it got angered by your presence, and then it's reacting to that. Not your specific presence, but Sherain's, because Sherain is, of course, the agitator. Love you, Polly.
What? That doesn't sound like me.
Alright, so I didn't even have to be here. That's what I assumed, and there it is.
So what are we doing? Are you attacking them or are you?
I keep hearing like a breathing.
Yeah, that's the spider.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Syrinscape.
I thought it was like.
No, that's us. That's...
Okay. I'm gonna eat, pray, love the spider god.
Okay.
Hunt, pray, love.
Hunt, pray.
Hunt, pray, love.
We don't want to eat this.
Yeah, I'm not.
No. Okay, so you've used that for your fun action. It gives you a +2 to attack it. Do you attack? I'm assuming it's coming next.
I'm gonna attack it, and then I'm gonna use one attack to have Firewing attack it twice, or I could attack it twice, and now that it's Hunt, Pray, Loved, Firewing
We'll attack it as well.
Turn will attack it automatically.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
So either you attack it twice and Farwing attacks it once, or Farwing attacks it twice and you attack it once.
I think you attacking it twice is probably going to be better.
Has its own, no, it does. He doesn't have his own initiative.
No, he goes off your initiative.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you do. I would say you do 2 attacks because you're going to have a better Thaco and more damage than he is. Thaco.
Okay.
Yes, Thaco.
I was like,
I will teach people what Thaco is at some stage.
I forgot.
hit at.
No, don't worry about it. Go.
At something 0.
Let's focus on this.
Okay, sorry. Hunt, Pray, Love attack with.
Yeah. So do you 2 attacks? Probably 1 from farming.
Yeah.
There you go. So we have a 30, which is a hit for 14 points of damage. Second attack. You start stabbing through its made up bits. I do like that it has the spiked mohawk thing. 15 is a miss. And would you like to do Farwing's 1 attack?
Would indeed.
Would Ezarek count as giving it like being flanking?
Oh yeah, but still missing.
Still missing?
Oh yeah.
Don't I get 2 attacks for 1 action for an animal companion?
What?
Yes, but your attack is probably going to be... You're probably going to attack it better than he is. That's why I suggested probably you do 2 and you do 1.
Yeah.
But no, what I mean is like my third one, just 1 action.
You want to use an action to have him attack twice?
Is that what I'm sorry if this is something that we've gone over before and I forgot.
Whenever you hunt prey, if you don't use an action to command your animal companion, he just gets 1 action to either move towards or attack your hunted prey.
Okay.
And yeah, that's what's happening.
So I might as well.
But you've already used your hunt.
You
prey.
already used all of your actions. 1 action to hunt prey, 2 actions to attack.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
I did. Oh.
And your chance to hit is
then,
much higher than his.
He is.
So it's better for you to do 2 than 1.
Yeah, that's what we were saying. It's either Lolo attacks twice or Farwing attacks twice.
I gotcha.
And your chance to hit is much higher than his, and he misses. So, Sherain, back to the start of the range. Sherain or Tayla, whoever goes first.
I go first. Because I'm excited. I was like, oh, I feel so powerful. I'm going to go save Ezarek. And I'm not. And I draw my dagger. I go for it. I was like, oh, I don't know if he's going to survive surgery. So instead, I did look this up. Don't worry, Ezarek. I know what I'm doing here. So I'm going to do a medicine check with a DC 20. instead of 15. It's battle medicine, right? Okay, come on now. I have no hero points, so I could screw you.
You could kill.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, I failed.
Success.
that's not a success.
No,
Oh, it's not?
DC 20.
Do you raise the DC?
Oh,
You can
Yeah,
raise the DC
That
to get
would've
more
given
healing.
enough. Yeah,
right.
instead of 10 plus 2d8 instead of just 2d8.
Yeah, so you
Ooh,
did
I'm
not heal.
sorry. That was the wrong leg, I guess. Okay. All right. For my third action, I
So-
guess.
Yep.
I'll just attack this one. Well,
Okay.
I'll attack this one right here. This
Attack.
one.
The middle one? Okay. Do the middle one.
All right, here we go. Come on now.
That's a hit for 10 points of damage.
Gosh, I can't roll, but that's good, right?
And you
Okay.
start slicing up the mushroom.
Oh, and also sneak attack damage.
Ah,
Cannot
yes.
forget that. We cannot forget that. Oof, take
7
away the
points.
first 9. 9 more.
You've never gotten 12 of that. You never rolled really
No,
high.
never. Never.
Taylor,
Okay.
your go.
Seeing how Sherain tried to help Ezarek, she's subtly holding her symbol, and then she's just gonna be like, "Oh wow, Sherain, you're healing. It's like so. It's just a bit delayed, but it's so good." And she'll cast a level 4 heal on Ezarek.
Okay. Can I have a
Wow.
bullshit roll, please?
Well, I'm almost at full.
That's a massive heal.
Yeah.
A bonus.
And what can I do as a single action? I'll oh, I don't really have any single actions. I'm just going to prepare a shield just in case I've drawn the ire of any. Actually, no, wait. How far away am I from these things?
Those are so
I might still just start backing up, so I might be 10 feet. That's a bridge, yeah? I'm just like backing up towards the
Okay.
bridge.
So
Oh, no.
let's describe the bridge.
Uh-oh.
Before you go, let's go to here first, and I'll
Okay.
go back to describing the bridge.
Oh, no.
Because now you're a lot closer. There's a bit more to deal with this bridge than you first
Oh.
You pulled
mentioned.
terrain.
So where are we? That would be 19. So the catacombs opens out. You can see, like, there's all the glitter, all the dangly bits on the stalactites above, all the colourful ribbons and religious regalia and whatnot, and necklaces that are being tied onto these stalactites and bits and pieces. But the archway itself that spans two sides of this cliff narrows significantly. And when I say significantly, it will be a balance check if you wish to go
Okay.
further than where you are now.
Yeah.
Oh.
It doesn't
Okay.
look stable.
Oh no, it's stable.
Yeah.
It's
You
just
fall
not
off.
flat.
It's very narrow.
And it's very.
Unless
It's-
you were comfortable walking on all fours, maybe.
Even though you are a climber, you do have
Yeah.
climbing, but there's no. Let's just say there's no depth here. There's no floor if you fall.
It's the Indiana Jones. And
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that thing.
Yeah,
Where
there's
a
no
narrow-
bottom
Yeah.
to this chasm.
Well, I'll say that my movement would just be that 5-foot step, and I will stay where I am.
Yep.
And that's my 10.
I just wanted to point that out before things got further, because
I want to be Sparta kicked off.
yeah.
This spider.
Although you can see over here that there seems to be a viewing platform from the level above, about 20 feet above. And you can see the same sparklies and same ribbons and whatnot in that area as well. It goes between the two areas, the ribbons and but the viewing platform above has a piece of glass about 2 foot tall that protects from anyone accidentally falling off.
Right.
This
Okay,
chasm
that's
part
important.
doesn't.
Like up here.
Yes.
This is like
Yeah. That's the viewing
Okay.
platform.
There's
the
a viewing platform up there.
that has a glass protective
Mhm.
event.
This is basically a glass railing.
And it has ribbons?
Yes, so
Oh, the whole ceiling.
the ceiling in this area here, so the ceiling that area there's got stalactites and there's like ribbons and there's like and like lots of bits and pieces tied to the stalactites. It's all colorful, it's all bright and pretty. Don't know how they've tied it up because like they're 40 feet above in this area, some 20 foot on the other, but it's just yeah.
Okay.
So you've taken a 5-foot step instead. That's your third action, and we go to the fungus leshies again. Now that Ezarek is in full hit points,
Oh, the spider breathing is really
Yeah, it's
quick.
It's
and
literally like above Lolo, just breathing down at you.
this is giant spider battle music. It's
I hate it.
if it's that bad, I can always turn it off.
No, it's
Yeah.
fine.
If the sounds or audios ever come too bad, I can always move on and do
No.
something else.
I
You
just
can always
keep
extra-
thinking someone is like heavy breathing near me, like a creep. Like
Yeah.
yeah. Mind her.
So this
different.
this leshy here, the one that was tripped over, stands up with one of its actions. And for a second action, it puffs up its not fur, but its spores, and bursts out again.
No, again.
Can I have everything within 15 foot of it?
Oh,
That's
why do I
Sherain, that's Farwing, that's Lolo.
Let me go with my -2. Okay, I'll use it here. I'll pay it back later.
Giving you
Oh.
guys.
Yes.
So Tayla, you're outside of it.
Oh.
Lolo, you're safe. You'll probably need to do one for Farwing as well.
Oh. Okay.
Sherain, you are not safe. You still hit.
I'll use my hero points.
You don't have any.
Every second diagonal is 10 feet.
I'll pay it back
For
later.
movement, but it's still.
But it still counts. Movement or the range.
Taylor's out. I know that one, but yeah.
Yeah.
But in this case, Farwing, everybody saves again except for Sherain. Sherain, you again get hit. It seems to, like, these spores flood out and they're caustic, and again, it's the prettiness of, like, the glitter in the spores that get your attention, and they get you into the eyes, and again, it just stings and starts bleeding.
Oh no, I just got over this. What?
Your vision again is dropped down to 20 feet, and
It was worth the sight though. It was pretty.
take 1 point of bleeding damage from your eyes.
On your eyes.
From your eyes, yeah.
Eye bleed damage.
Um,
Alright, it felt worse.
that's good because you're about to be attacked.
Yeah, you are about to feel worse.
I think it was the same Leshy too.
It was the same Leshy. This is not a once every certain amount of times. This is just an action they can do.
I think we've been lucky so far that they haven't all just done it on a big burst.
I am holding back
Yeah.
because that I think can stack,
I would like
and
to
I don't
bust
want
out
to stack it.
fireballs and throw it at them.
So mean. Anyway, so you're being punched. Punched at it. Let's see if they actually hit. 23 to attack. For Sherain.
23 will miss.
Okay. So the 23 misses with your nimble dodge. The other two also miss with the attacks that come
I'm such a
through.
great rogue. Wow, I'm a great healer and a great rogue.
Ezarek, it is your go.
Right, Taylor?
Okay. Yeah. Ezarek's going to take a 5-foot steps so that I can flank this thing. And going to devise a stratagem. Alright. Yeah, I'll take that. That'll be a 27 to hit.
It hits.
Alright.
For 13 points of damage plus 9, that is numbers.
That's 22.
Thank you. Because I was going to do 13, then 9. It's taken a huge amount of damage. Just a massive, massive effort to take it down. Almost as if it's not really real.
I don't know what that means, but it's still gonna die.
So you think. And that's all your actions. It's now hits. You got high or low. High go to Ezarek, low for... And it's Ezarek again. It's going to go for a bite this time. On Ezarek.
Well, it's not flanking anymore.
It's not. Pick a card.
Of course.
Now that you're at high HP though.
Yeah, right. that's fine.
I said 3.
3? Okay. Piercing. Okay. It's weirdly. So yeah, this is the interpretation we talked about pre-show. As it bites down with its fangs, one of its fangs actually pierces Ezarek's tongue.
What?
Oh man, it went for a face hugger move.
Yeah, it went for the
give
full-on
you a
face
kiss,
hugger.
kind of in the face.
And in this case, if you were to ever cast spells, or at least until you're healed, you have to do a DC flat 5 to cast spells. But if you want to do tongue wound, it's already pierced.
Also, I can't talk that well.
Yeah. Tayla's been
Oh, you are a spell. I just realized, yes, you are a spellcaster. Oh shit!
Yeah.
I thought it wasn't not applicable, but I forgot you're a spellcaster. Yeah, DC 5.
now.
That's for spellcasting. Oh, and 40 points of damage.
Oh, and
Ooh.
And, you know,
40.
That was low, by the way.
That's
40, not
40.
1-4.
No, 40. That was low.
14. You all heard it. 14.
Lucky you did get healed. That's one attack. And let's go to we'll do high or low again for the second. Okay, it'll actually move towards low this time. For its limbs, its blade legs. 16 is a miss, and the third one is a 24 a miss. I think it is.
I think it has to be a 25.
Yeah. For its last attack, it strikes out with its hurt limb and misses. The limb which got the critical fumble earlier. So it's now the Leshies go. Stacks onto Sherain. Oh no, it doesn't have to move. It's still already with Sherain. Fist. Miss. Miss.
nice.
Miss.
Nice. Oh my gosh. I'm
14,
getting lucky.
14, and 5.
Oh, that's because I'm a sweet rogue. And I'm a little bit magical, and I'm a little bit different.
Dang it.
Miss again as they try to attack Sherain.
What?
I'm being nice to Ezarek here, not killing him, because that could have.
That's all right.
But pick a card.
Uh-oh, I'll take number 1.
I'm rolling a lot
Oh.
of these at the moment.
Yeah. That's a fumble.
It's a fumble, yeah.
Oh, is that a fumble?
It's called Boink.
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 That doesn't sound that bad, depending.
Let's keep it. Let's keep it. I was going to say let's keep it adult, but no, that is the adult. He's stunned.
He just got boinked.
He boinked himself. That's what happened with the fumble. Lolo, it's yours. Your go.
Okay. I want to try and get up in this business happening over to the east, so I can like, or no, you guys are okay because you're both flanking each other. So like whatever you do, you get a flanking with each other, right?
We're preventing them from flanking us, and also Ezarek's giving you flanking on the skitter stitch, the spider thing.
Right. Love it. I don't see any reason to do anything except attack the main thing, right?
In this case, you can give both yourself and Farwing 2 attacks.
I can?
Yeah.
Alright. Then that's what I'll do.
Probably also the most optimal. Because the third attack's very rarely going to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not gonna throw an attack. But you know, like I've got the lesser
Yeah, you have a reduced multiple attack
penalty, so second attack, not too bad.
That's a miss.
Can I use...
You want to reroll?
I want to reroll.
Okay. You're now down to 2. That's a hit. That's a critical. 20 points of damage. Your minimum critical, but 21 points of damage.
Whew. Oh, that was a good use. I'm so happy I rerolled.
Yeah, you still got 2 more. You've still got 1 more attack and 2 more for Farwing.
The second attack.
That's a miss.
So it goes.
And I would suggest ordering Farwing for twice because that.
I will do that. Farwing. Do your thing.
This thing's taken a lot of damage.
He's got 69 hit points. I'm sorry, I just can't.
Because it doesn't calculate the multiple attack penalty. That would have been a 19. Actually, a 21 because of flanking. The second attack.
Does that hit?
21 still miss.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're looking at 24 and then add your flanking into that. So 22s.
Jaws. Great movie.
That's a hit.
Better.
12 points of damage.
Cool. Oh, he's looking quite orange. More Jaws. Jaws 2. The Revenge.
I don't think that's a thing, but that's a final hit. Oh, no, it's not.
Jaws 2, The Revenge totally is. Oh, maybe it's Jaws 5, The Revenge.
Done.
But that's a hit, right? 24?
Yeah.
That's a hit. You did damage. It's
Just
still alive.
barely.
Well,
Yeah.
if what it is actually alive. Although with all the holes in it, there's this bright light that's like shining from inside, and seems to be movement on the inside.
Does the bright light pulse or is it steady?
It's almost like a calming light, which is really disturbing.
A calming light?
Yeah, like almost a whitish blue light, but there's like something. It's almost as if there's something else in there which is moving inside and casting small shadows against it.
Is this a god that's gonna like mess us? Is this a god that's gonna mess us up, guys? If we kill the spider shell around it?
How petty are gods, really?
I don't think most gods like it when they get killed.
I mean, we would just be killing its spider shell, really.
Sherain,
Clearly,
Tayla?
there's something
Tell that
shiny
to
in there.
Am I right? Remember that guy?
Sherain, Tayla.
Maybe it's a good
Rain
guy.
first.
Maybe we'd be free.
Whatever.
Rain, your turn.
Oh, is it my turn? Sorry.
Your turn.
I was trying to come up with a joke. So here I go. Okay. This one right here. With my striking. With all my gusto, I try to hit it.
Miss. Oh wait, which one? The one you share?
this one
Still just missed.
Oh!
With the gusto.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
no, he's
right.
stunned. You hit him.
Oh, I did.
This one.
Roller coaster of emotions.
So this one, he's stunned. So you do hit him,
Also
only just.
He's flat-footed too, yo. So that's a 10 damage plus another. I don't want to click it twice, but sometimes I do. 16 damage. Second attack is a 20.
Which also hits.
Nice. Okay, that's another 9 plus another 6. Total of 15 more.
7. So, oh,
I rolled it
yeah.
twice.
So,
Oh, okay, yep.
yeah.
And
So another 16. Yeah.
Cool.
Step back and wind up for another. Oops. Third attack. Oh wow, I'm doing great.
Nice.
Yeah, all right. Here's your sneak attack damage. Well, I got 10. That's pretty close to 12. So 21 points of damage right there on this one right here. I think I just sliced him in half. Yes.
As you slice open this living mushroom creature.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like this.
You slice it open and like these bright blue spores just start moving and floating about the area. Every creature within 30 foot.
Ugh.
Every creature within 30 foot.
Oh, including all the bad people.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Heal for 14 points of...
What? Oh wow! Woo!
Oh.
You can thank me for a little bit feeling better.
Oh,
Kill them faster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about the healing all the bad guys though.
Did you say 14?
Yep.
Huh.
I don't have any damage. Why don't I have any damage?
Because I keep on rolling randomly if it's going to attack Ezarek or you, and it's always been
No,
Ezarek
it's not.
until that round. When it's something big like that, I do roll randomly to see who it's going to attack, and it's been pretty much Ezarek, and Ezarek's been down really low.
Yeah. Strange.
So yes, it bursts out with, essentially it explodes with healing fungus or healing spores, which heals everybody in the area for 14 points of healing,
Interesting.
including the big monster.
My bleed damage too. I bet
Um,
it's up.
No, you're still... Oh yeah, you take 1 point of bleed damage.
But I heal back.
Mm,
Ooh, I heal back, don't I?
no, you still take that at the end of the round because you didn't do anything to it. Yeah.
Continual damage always happens at the end of the round.
Unless you do something to remove that continual damage.
Like spores.
Yeah.
perhaps?
Well, you
Rub them into
didn't
your
kill
eyes.
it after your turn ended.
Healing
And then-
spore. That are time travelers.
No.
This
Tayla.
merely lends.
Tayla will do. He's looking better, so I might
But there's
only
a
use
good god.
a second level on Ezarek.
I think there's a good god in there.
That's me.
So 26.
All right.
26 healing.
Just trying to be conscious of my spell slots and some of the higher end ones. And again, I mean I know I'm not taking any hits, but I guess there's no harm in using shield just in case he's. That's my turn.
Okay. And here we go with the fungus again. So on Ezarek. 29 to hit.
That's a hit.
17's a miss. 11's a miss. So 6 points of damage from the initial bludgeoning damage.
Alright.
For Sherain, you're going to have a
What happened?
sparkly NPC donated to Sherain because
Yay!
you don't have anything.
Barkley NCP is here to save me.
Give one to poor old Sherain, or to Paul Sherain. Not old.
And I will use it only when I absolutely
Poor old.
not waste it.
But we just did a strike against Sherain. 21 is a miss.
Oh, yeah, nice. It is a miss.
So we'll do the next two. There we go. 23, I believe, is still a miss.
That is a hit. My AC is 23.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the 18 is a miss, but the 23 is, unless you react. Are you reacting?
Ooh, I can react. I will react.
Okay. Then you
My
react.
Nimble dodge.
Do you nimble dodge? Ezarek, is your go.
Okay. Might as well. Ezarek's going to use his first action to recall knowledge on this spider thing.
Oh yeah.
See if he knows what it is somehow.
Okay.
Do better than me.
Well, Ezarek has the right stats and you don't. It's an amalgamation of creatures stitched together to form what looks to be a spider.
Okay.
Yeah, but what's in it? What's inside it?
Well, that's the thing. More spiders.
Oh.
It's more
Once
spiders
it dies, more spiders.
Yeah. Oh.
in there? Okay.
Spider swarm.
There's a spider swarm hidden inside.
You don't know what confuses you is, by the way, they've got a weakness to fire.
I
they've
was
got-
about to say.
Immunities throughout, like bleeding, death effects, disease, doomed, drained, fatigue, healing, mental, necromancy, non-lethal,
Lord.
paralyzed,
I have a bunch of
poisoned,
flammable
sickened,
grease on
and
me.
unconscious are all immunities. I'm not going through that again, so hopefully you're writing things down. I'm kidding. But what gets you is, what is that light? That is not normal. There's something very different to this. Something is powering it, and that light seems to be responsible for powering it. It is not
Okay.
normal for what a skitter snatch
So-
would be.
So there's something in its core that is boosting it somehow.
In its head, even. Yes.
It's in its head?
Yeah. Well, in its core, but yes. Seems to be located in its head.
Okay.
By the way,
Cut off its head.
rolled a 19
its
for that
head.
check, so I'm just giving you everything.
Okay.
Cut off its head, and then I'll throw a bunch of flammable grease in its body and set the rest of it on fire.
Okay. Yeah, I think Ezarek will devise a stratagem aiming specifically for the glow in its head.
Okay.
It is a
I'll pay it.
36 to hit.
I'll pay it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now, do you want narrative control, or do you want to draw a card?
Oh.
I think you want narrative control, right?
I'll give you
Yeah,
a this.
Yeah, I think I'll have narrative control for
Yeah.
this. So, so
You're not
Ezra-
destroying the item, not destroying the light, though. That's the one thing I'm not
okay, yeah.
killing it.
So I'm guessing its eye sockets are just empty, and that's how you can just see inside its skull and stuff.
Well, with the hits as well, and with coming through the stitches, yes.
Okay, so Ezarek is just going to stab the rapier through its eye and just kind of snag whatever is the source of the glowing and just rip it out. and just try and catch it.
In your hand falls. You did say catch it, so that it's in your hand. In your hand, a glowing crystal, about so big, is in your hand, and it starts diminishing in its light. Just slowly,
Nice.
and that's in your hand.
Okay.
That's what was in its skull,
All right.
and it is dead.
Oh,
It's limp. It just,
yeah. Unfortunately, the only fire damaging spell that I have that isn't a cantrip is heat metal. And so far since we've been
all
in
of
this
the
dungeon,
spiders inside it are dead now, right? The whole thing is dead.
I don't think so.
No? The whole thing is dead. You said
Well-
the whole thing is dead,
the monster is.
right?
Yeah. Anyway, that was my turn.
And now it's its turn, which I'm going to keep the same initiative. To the front. Turn order 13. And to the front. As emerges from this creature, from the skull and from all of its cuts, a swarm of spiders move out.
Yeah, not again.
Welcome to Skitter Snatchers. What cutting the seams would have done early, where you would have still been fighting it. That's kind of why I wanted
Ezarek
not to.
is now their god, is the god of this spider swarm. They follow him.
North or south? Rolling high goes north, rolling low goes south. Okay, finally it goes against Snoozy.
Well,
About time. So sorry.
Farwing is flying, so they won't be
Well,
able
yeah,
to...
it's not farwing. It is absolutely Lolo. As they move into Lolo Square and they start swarming over Lolo. They're trying to move up to try to get farwing, but flying is a very hard target for spider swarms.
I've been covered in spiders so many times in the sewers. This is like a Tuesday for me.
Wow, that's a weird Tuesday that you have. So we have essentially a swarming of bites.
Wait,
One
these
thing
are
about
animals.
swarms, your AC doesn't matter.
Yeah, their AC doesn't matter at all. Can I get a reflex save, please?
A what reflex? Oh, just
Reflex DC 14 as they swarm you. Doesn't matter what AC you are, they just bite. You're moving and you're moving and you're just brushing them off quickly enough to keep them from
Goodness.
biting you, but they're still swarming you. No damage.
Yeah, because I've been swarmed by spiders before,
Ooh.
and it's no big deal.
Ooh.
I just let them like crawl over my face, and I'm like, "What will be, will be."
You can always elect to not save that saving throw and let them crawl over your face.
No, I'm like, no, don't crawl on my
No,
face.
no,
Yeah.
you're good. Okay, you're not going to let
But
them
in
crawl.
a chill way.
You can tell that they're angry.
They're angry.
Oh.
So it's the Leshies go. You have killed one.
That's right. I don't regret a
And
single
their god
thing.
is gone.
Well, that's the
And
thing.
we've killed his god.
That's the thing, but you did kill one.
That's all right.
If you didn't kill one, I think they should have stopped, but you did kill one.
Why
last
are
round.
you blaming me for everything?
Don't they have any sense of self-preservation?
I'll after the show. I'll explain what could have been done and what wasn't done. So it's going to attack Sherain. Fungus Lesh is going to attack Sherain. Let's go. Fist. 31 to
Hit.
hit. 7 points
my
of damage.
7?
7 points of damage.
Take it. I'll take it.
The second's a miss. And the third is a choose a card.
Oh, geez. Which one? Which card? Which color card? Which color card?
Oh, what's it?
Good, right? That's good. 2.
2.
No, it's bad, I think. The other one.
That was bad.
Yeah, you keep on switching them.
I don't.
Card.
No,
No,
not you, Polly.
You can just call me Sherain. Everybody else knows.
Okay. You take 10 points of damage. As it knocks you out.
Oh.
Nighty Night is the name of the
Ah.
one punch knockout.
Lord.
Wow. One punch Leshy.
Oinky night.
That one's dead. Lolo, it's your go.
It's like a
Yikes.
cross there.
Take 1 point of poison
Will you
damage,
die?
please.
Take what?
No, that's for Sherain. 1 point of poison
Yeah.
damage. Still,
Oh yeah, eye
47.
bleeding.
yeah, the eye
I
bleeding.
bleed damage.
You know. Are fungi and spiders natural enemies?
They were worshipping a spider.
They were worshipping this
They
giant
were.
spider.
And like, it doesn't seem like spiders. Like, I get spiders. I don't get these leshy funguses. Fungus, you are not. Like,
Non-fungus?
I wanna talk to these spiders.
You want to talk to the spiders, you don't want to talk to the leshies. Okay.
Stop it!
I don't. Oh wait. Why are you being all weird about it? What?
Just
what?
like,
Are the
you're
leshies
speaking to-
like?
leshies are humanoid. You can actually speak to them.
Ugh. They're not gonna
But-
listen to it.
You want to speak to the spiders instead of the human creatures. I'm just pointing out that, like,
Has
You
anyone
speak to
else
the-
tried to speak
No.
to the humanoids?
no,
None of you tried to speak to them?
no.
They just ran out and attacked us.
They weren't exactly shouting at us with words to make us think that they could communicate. I just imagine as they're attacking us, they're like going, like, you know.
Yeah, right. We're fighting for our lives.
Yeah.
But okay, I mean, go ahead. You can have the Camp David chorus. if you want.
If they'd instead gone, how dare you attack our god? We shall now avenge him because you've disturbed his rest. Then we would have been like, oh, hey, sorry.
Yeah, right. That
Oh,
was
sorry.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
Bye.
So
They're not
Communicate
trying
with
to
me.
reason with us.
Yeah.
you can communicate
Okay.
with the spiders if you like.
Yeah, I'd like to
They
communicate.
are animals,
They are.
Yes.
I know.
just like the ticks were animals.
I've been doing a lot of animal research in my free
Raiders.
time.
Oh,
And
hey.
it turns out spiders are animals. Yeah.
Well,
I
the
have a
alert isn't
connection.
coming through, but welcome in, Raiders. I don't know why the raid alert didn't come through, but welcome in, Untold Stories. How's your day going? Apparently I'm 3 times more evil than Sparkly GM's or Sparkly NPC's GM.
3 times exactly.
3 times?
times.
I wouldn't say.
Exactly 3 times.
I'd say.
But either way,
2.3.
our city guard are in catacombs underneath the city of Absalom, trying to locate and save some greycoats who are guard members, and our city guard are also at the same time trying to find these evil murder cultists.
Cultists.
Yes. They've come across a group of leshies that were worshipping a spider who attacked them, and the spider is now dead. So one leshie is dead, and our ranger is talking to the spiders.
Yeah,
Wait,
okay.
Some weird
think-
glowy thing that is slowly getting smaller and less
I
glowy.
think make an impression takes like 1 minute.
Does it? Oh yeah.
You can start talking if you want to. If you want to try to make an impression, I do allow that.
I can use diplomacy to make an impression, and almost always, they will give me the time to make my case.
They will.
Which means I'll pause their attacks if that's the
Okay.
case.
Yes. Okay.
What's your case?
1 minute of conversation.
My case to the spiders. Oh, should I? Wait.
This is your wording.
Let me open up the
While you're talking, I sneak up behind them and I cut their legs off.
Okay.
All the legs of all the little
4
spiders.
seconds, 3 seconds.
talking,
2
Lolo.
seconds. I'm gonna get 1 minute to make my case. Okay. Spiders. Friends. Country spiders. Lend me your ears. I am one of you. I am a rat folk. I live in the sewers and in the underground, just as you do. I am treated poorly by the creatures that come from above to our lands and our places and our sacred spaces and consider us less than. But I don't consider you less than, spiders. You swarmed me in a very aggressive manner, and I understood. And I did not attack you. All I did was try and keep you off my face. And I think that's a very respectful thing to do while also establishing good boundaries. That's the mark of a healthy relationship, which I feel that you Spider Swarm and I can have. What are your priorities? I want to hear from you, spiders. What do you want from us?
Meanwhile, I've scribbled the
So bring it onto the
strong
jam.
letter
Um,
and I throw it at them.
do your
That
diplomacy.
was a minute and like
Yeah.
15
Yeah,
seconds.
do your
But like,
diplomacy.
Spiders, let us know in the comments below. What do you
right.
want?
If you're
I
watching on
feel
YouTube,
that was a pretty good
Yeah,
good spider.
do
Do I have to
You're-
roll
You have to roll.
diplomacy?
I'll put pluses or minuses to what I think of your argument.
Okay.
You're slightly distracted by the continuing scoffs coming from
Would you
Sherain.
like to re-roll that?
Ah!
You rolled a 2. Would you like to re-roll that?
Yes.
Okay. So for those that have just rated us, by the way, you can donate to the channel. Every dollar or per 100 bits that you donate gives our characters hero coins. Those are essentially rerolls for attack rolls, saving throws, or in this case, skill checks. A lot of skill checks in Pathfinder 2 are hidden. So sometimes the players don't even know what they're re-rolling if they've succeeded or failed. In this case,
Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna get
Who
to
is
find
pretty
out
low.
what that was.
I don't think we can even use hero points to re-roll a secret check.
I allow it. It's up to you if you want to spend it or not. Sometimes you have
Arch just
chosen
wants us to
correctly.
use them.
Other times you have chosen, well, other times, let's say, you've turned a critical success into a critical fumble. But in this case, a diplomacy of 27, you get the idea that they just want feed and they want food. And if you move out the way, there's the Otiog bodies behind you that they can just feed off.
There's bodies.
There's bodies
them?
behind you, like behind you.
in the pit, the body pit.
To the south. The room we're
Remember
going
last
previously.
session?
I'll put them all into the layer
All the garbage monsters.
Yeah.
behind you.
Yeah.
There's-
Oh
Yeah, there's Otiog
yeah.
bodies behind you.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
They're just on the
It's
GM
all
layer.
coming back to me now.
So if you let them be, they'll just feast off those. And
Okay, but I'm gonna like move to the side. At far wing is already up. I'm gonna move to the side and let them travel south to the food, but I'm gonna pick one of them up and I'm gonna feed him something from my pack, some little like crumbs or like meat scraps that I have in my voluminous sleeves of like 5 bulk or whatever holding, and just be like, hey, how you doing? How are you? Besides eating, what do you want? Are you doing okay down here? Like, also, how do you feel about these leshies? Like, how do you feel about having been inside that spider stitch thing? Like, who put you in there?
By the way, for reference, a single turn is 6 seconds.
Yeah, so I'm ignoring most of this. Let's move on to Sherain.
Okay, but pretend I said it really fast, and then I gave it a kiss. Mwah! And then I put it with the food inside my sleeve.
Sherain.
The end. Okay. I'm gonna take one step here.
No.
What? I can't.
you
I can't
wake
trample on this
up.
person's life.
You're unconscious.
Oh. Okay. Wake up. Wake
So
up.
let's see if you wake up at the start or at the end of your round.
All right. I got so excited.
You wake up at the end of your round.
Okay. Well, so long, suckers.
So that's your round.
Let's wait it out then.
Although I was looking
Tayla.
up to see how you could get rid of the unconscious effect, and it says you take damage, and you said she took bleeding damage at the end of her turn.
Oh.
It's-
Yeah. But not persistent damage.
It's a persistent. Yeah, it's
That'd be sweet. Hey, good argument. I like it.
We'll go back to Tayla. She'll go.
Tayla is she is going to target the one next to Sherain, to Sherain's right, and she's gonna try and daze it.
These.
Ooh, only for
So it's a will saving throw, and let's see what immunities these have. Oh no immunities. Damn, what a shame. So it is a will save. Let's go. DC 22 fails, takes 4 points of damage. There we go.
cool.
Yay.
And then she'll, I guess, guidance Sherain.
Okay,
And it's my turn.
that's your turn. It's the elite leshies go to the south here. It's going to move. Well, it's just going to still just attack. Where's my fungus? So 3 attacks. First one, a 22, 12, and 6. I don't think a single one of them hits.
No.
So that's 3 weak attacks. Second leshy on Sherain, who's now awake, thankfully. Otherwise, that could have been really easy.
I assume.
Oh, Sherain's prone. Oh,
A
crap.
16 still misses. A 16 still misses. And can I get 16 for the third one? No, I can't. It's only a 7. I did so much more attacks earlier that were hitting.
Yeah.
Mostly on Ezarek, though. Ezarek, it is your go.
Well, how lucky.
Okay.
My God.
Yeah. That was weirdly fortunate.
Dice.
Okay.
It's all random.
Yeah. Right. You know what? Why not? Going to use a action to trip. That's definitely
That's a
gonna fail.
not.
Yeah.
That's a fail this time.
All right. Gonna devise a stratagem. Gonna take that, and that is a 35 to hit.
35 is a critical.
Yeah.
So ignore that. Just go for 32 damage for the critical. Oh yes, plus the 7. You just did 39 points of damage. Just want to point
Yeah.
that out. Still alive.
Yeah.
Spider
Never
Swarm's go.
underestimate the rapier.
Spider Swarm starts moving to the south and starts swarming over the first of the Otyog bodies. As smelly as it is.
Except for my one spider friend.
Except for your one spider friend, which you're going to... Are you just going to collect pets? Yes, of course. Every druid or ranger just collects pets. The Leshy, I'm over here next to Sherain. He's going to try to attack. A 23, I believe, will hit with a...
If I... Oh, wait. Okay, so
You're
I'm prone.
prone.
Yeah, that'll hit me.
I think they'll crit you, actually, if you say your AC's 23.
Yeah, it's 23.
So you're prone, your AC is reduced by 4.
Yes, it's a 23 to hit with an AC of 23.
Oh, I
So-
thought... sorry,
yeah.
29.
No, 23.
Never mind. Yeah,
Numbers. Cool.
I messed up, yeah.
So one hit
Ah.
for 8 points of damage. That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Boy, I don't deserve this at all.
I know, I keep on missing. You don't deserve any of this.
I don't deserve anything.
Lolo, it's your go. Lolo, it's your go.
Okay. I pulled Marcus up onto my shoulder just to make sure that the spider swarm, who I respect, didn't accidentally do anything to Marcus, in which case I would have to burn them all with fire, find their homes, kill their children, plunder their valuables, destroy their shrines.
It's
I don't want to have to do that. So
a
anyway.
spider swarm. There's no homes. There's no...
I'd find them.
A construct was its home.
Yes, it's exactly that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Marcus inside my sleeve with the spider so they can become friends. That's
Okay, how
just-
about mechanically? What would you like to do in the game?
Yeah, I was just going to point that out. I didn't even know that. I am gonna shoot the elite Leshy nearest to me
Mm-hmm.
with my composite short bow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he's so close to dead. No. All right. Yes. I'll do it. I'll do it.
so you take 1 round to take it out, 1 round to shoot. You do shoot it, just getting enough. And it explodes once more into this bathing, healing
Oh, yeah, I need it.
force. 9 points of healing to everybody in the area.
Alright.
I feel like these guys were good and we probably shouldn't have attacked them, but too late now, right?
Yeah.
Let's just drink their blood to make us healthy.
They attacked us.
You attacked their
Fair
god?
point.
Well, their god was angry, so they followed their
You
god.
slayed their god.
But now they realize their god might not have been god. Well, you've killed some of
It
them.
was
So
just a big
now
bad
they're just
fight.
angry.
Like, haven't we all been there? You've
No.
been worshiping something, you think it's God, turns out to be a big bag of spiders, and you're like, what is my life?
I think
Maybe
that's
that's
most
just-
religions around the world, but that's controversial. So let's go back to the game.
Okay.
So that's 2 actions. 1 to
I-
take the weapon out, 1 to fire. You've got 1
I
action
don't
left.
know what
Okay,
religion
so
has
the-
their
the
god turn
taking
out
the
to be a
weapon-
big bag of spiders.
What?
I,
What
I missed
about,
that too.
I was just saying, I don't know what religion has their god turn out to be a big bag of spiders.
I
There's
mean,
too many,
none
there's
of them
so many.
yet. Like, I mean a lot of them, but like none of the main ones yet is the point.
But yes, drawing the weapon out takes an action.
So the two
Unless you have quick draw.
actions to take out the weapon and shoot it is just because I was switching primary weapons,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Not
That's it,
based on the range, on the composite short bow specifically.
Yep. Just because you were
Okay.
having to change your weapon.
Okay.
Yep. So
Um.
you can use another action to attack.
Yeah. I just
There's two more leshies.
damage is 2d6 plus 2, 2d6 plus 4. Okay, so the rapier is 2 extra points, but I don't want to waste a turn. So I'm gonna what's the range on the composite short bow is like
Far
I can
enough.
definitely hit this
Yeah.
Yes.
closest.
So it
one.
says 60 feet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can hit anything pretty much.
I can hit anything?
Yeah.
Wow. Within reason.
I shoot at God.
That's not
I mean,
reasonable. That's why I said
anything
within reason.
in this room.
Okay.
You shoot the spider corpses again.
Just to confirm, I did put Marcus in my sleeve,
Yes.
and he's making friends with the spider, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How's
I
it
just wanna
going?
make- I'm gonna shoot the one closest to me with my composite short bow. That's a 2.
That is a hit for 11 points of damage. There we go.
There we go.
Anyway,
And-
Marcus is going to whisper later. Thanks for lunch.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Or
No.
the spider. Either
He's
way.
a good boy, and he would never, unless I said to it. He's both handsome and good. I understand it's hard for a lot of people to comprehend, but it's true.
Sherain.
Okay. And now I have one.
Now you've used more up.
Uh,
Taking weapon out was one. Shooting first, then shooting again. That's all 3.
It was. I
Yep.
always forget the first one I do. Okay.
Okay. Well,
You need haste to get more.
I'm going to, because there doesn't seem to be anybody here helping me with my flat-footed thing, so I'm going to have to faint. I'm going to do it. Ready?
Are you still prone?
Oh, so I stand up and I go,
That's a good
I am
start.
back. I am God or a big bad attack of spiders. And
I shoot you because you are God.
Oh no. Okay, looks like you are flat-footed.
That works.
And this one right here, by the way. This guy. He's about to get hit.
What's it against? It's against the...
It's against their reflex.
Perception DC.
Okay. So that's a crit pass, by the way. If that makes any difference.
Oh, that means that
Everybody.
it's flat-footed until the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Nice.
So-
nice.
7. And then do your extras.
Let's sneak attack. Let's do that. Shall we? Nice.
Still haven't rolled high on that yet. That's 9. And then do his next one. He's still flat-footed because of the critical.
No, because I think that's all my 3 actions.
Oh, you stood up. Yes. So the critical
up.
doesn't make a difference.
Faint and bam.
Taylor, it's your go. It's clean up.
Okay. Since I've seen that Sherain's bleeding from her eyes again, and I'm just like, oh, I thought I got that. She's gonna just kind of.
Fine.
She'll use her first action to move up, second action to treat medicine, to treat poison.
So get the bucket of water.
Yeah, basically just waters get out, douse her eyes with it. It's like she's coming from behind, just patting Sherain's eyes, going, "Just 1 second, Sherain, just let me wipe your eyes for you." And then she's gonna, I don't think any of those are within range, and then she's gonna step back again.
Speaking of which, Sherain, you do
That
take
was
the
the same.
1 point of persistent damage before it was cured.
Oh.
One last one. But now it's
Alright.
cured.
So
Yeah,
So
yeah,
Tayla
yeah.
just sort of did that thing where she comes up behind and like, tries to pat your brow with sweat, but she's also clearing out your eyes. And then, yeah.
And then you can hear her walking back away from combat and away from danger.
It's okay. Throw that there. This is why we need you. This is why we need you, Alfie. Okay, now what was I doing over here? Oh yeah, getting my ass kicked. Okay.
Back for the combat. Let's do a cloudburst, shall we? Can I have everybody? Well,
Here we go.
Sherain and Ezarek again.
Oh, I made it that time. Yes.
You finally made it.
Yes.
Ezarek made
For
it.
having your
as the
eyes wiped so
spores-
many times.
I know, right? Oh, wow.
I could have been mean. I could have added these persistent damages and kept every them doing them. Okay, so that's 2 actions. You'll do an attack with 1. That's for 27 to hit. 7 points of damage on Sherain.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
And Ezarek, it is now your go.
All right. Ezarek will step up and devise a stratagem.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's a 28 to hit.
Top or bottom?
It
It
bottom
hits.
one.
Bottom, okay.
All right. So
11 points of damage. 18 total. Okay. Spider Swarm moves. Oh, essentially he's just munching. And we'll just do these quickly. 1, 2, 3 on Ezarek. 26 is a hit for 8 points of damage. The others will then miss.
all right.
And we're just going to say that start of the round again, you can just, it'll be cleanup. I'm not going to worry about them. And
Yeah.
we'll just clean up we'll end the combat as there's
Okay.
there's not really a threat. If there's 4 versus 2 here.
We won. You saying?
That's what I'm saying. You won. I'll
You
end
won the
combat.
game. All
You
of
didn't
it.
win the game.
You won
There's
the
no
game.
killing the GM.
Okay.
We don't talk to you.
I showed up just in time
Yeah.
for us to win the game.
No.
Winning. I want to look up at all the pretty ribbons, and I want to see if I can recognize if any of the holy symbols up there, if there's one for Aristil. Like, how many different holy symbols are up there?
Okay, let's do a perception for you then.
Yeah. Anyway,
I'm gonna talk to my new spider friend and ask if they know anything. They're non-binary. If they know anything about what gods have been in charge in this area and whether that's changed recently or anything like that.
I don't think you can speak to animals.
Yeah.
Let me talk to that spider.
I've been playing a bit loose and I've been allowing it, but But it doesn't understand what you mean by gods and whatnot.
Okay.
As for the holy symbols, you don't see many holy symbols. There are holy symbols. It's mostly the that giant eye.
Yeah.
There's a few of those necklaces with a giant eye. You do see one which one that stands out is most certainly the Nogobar, the Skinner Man's cult.
Yeah.
That's the one
Yeah,
that does stand out to you. That's
I
not
noticed
hanging
that.
from the ceiling.
Anyway,
There's
But,
something in my inventory.
Yeah.
but we're
First
going
off-
to also have a break
yeah.
because we're a bit delayed onto that, and we'll be back shortly.
All
So
right.
thank you for the raid. We'll be back shortly. Please stick around. Neurocroc is back. Hello, Neurocroc. Welcome in. Snoozy, you just get 2 hero points.
Yay.
Yeah? Yeah?
All right.
Perfect. Well, not really perfect timing, Neurocroc. We are about to go on a break, but we'll be back.
Terrible timing. Couldn't be worse.
But we love you. Hopefully everything's going well. Please stick around. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. And then we'll reopen the scene after the combat and maybe figure out what's going on.
All right.
Grab the spider and I throw him on the counter.
Use
Hello, and we're back. Thanks for sticking around.
We're back.
Yay! So,
Yeah. Oh,
So,
after the battle,
meeting you here.
the bodies of 4 leshy, essentially toadstools, cut apart on the ground. The empty carcass of a large giant spider, which is an amalgamation of multiple giant spiders and other creatures stitched together. To the south, there are a couple of thousand little spiders just munching along onto the carcasses of 4 Otiogs.
Good boys.
To the
Okay.
north is the chasm and the very precarious walkway. Above, of course, the colourful ribbons and whatnot hanging above that walkway. So what are you doing?
Well, first off, Ezarek's going to try and identify this thing that he caught.
Ah,
Yes. Excellent.
Yeah. Oh, of course, going to try and cast Detect Magic.
yes, trying is important.
Yeah. Alright, so let's
Flat,
just-
flat 5.
He doesn't.
Oh,
He tries again. Come on.
Is there a fumble table for spells? I want to use a fumble table for spells. Is there a fumble table? Oh. So if you missed
I
it,
don't know.
Ezarek was bitten by the spider. The bite came down and pierced his tongue, which now means he has a flat 5 chance to not be able to cast spells. So the first one you fail, the second time, yes, it is magical.
Ooh.
As of the effect, the spheres, and I say spheres as in plural, there is something enchantment and something necromantic to it.
Okay.
Maybe some transmutation in there too. It's
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm just going to try and figure what out this is.
Oh, Ezarek. You'll get used to it.
Right, so, yeah, he's just going to spend some time trying to figure this out.
Have I healed you since you got your tongue pierced?
No.
No.
No. You got healed by the fungus, but I'm not giving that until proper.
Get some jewelry in there real quick. Like take advantage
Actually,
of this.
You can.
I think you did heal me for the...
Oh,
Yeah, you did.
No
You
fun.
used the 2 second level heal.
no fun.
Yeah.
So you are healed up because it wasn't
Oh.
till healed.
Yeah.
It's not like losing
But
some
I've had a
toe
tongue
beans.
piercing.
I said that at the time.
And that is a pricey spell to get an NPC to cast on you.
Tongue piercing.
No, to get back the fingers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm still missing my little toe beans.
Yeah. So you're doing your identify.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is for. Whatever made this was highly skilled.
Okay.
There are parts of it that are way beyond even your comprehension.
Okay, so
Like most of it is way above your comprehension.
yep.
You've got no idea what it will do.
Okay,
Maybe
I don't recognize this thing.
Can I ask my spider friend who lived inside of the Stitch monster with this thing? I understand I can't ask the spider specific questions, but I just want to ask it like what kind of like how did how did this thing make you feel when, like, how did you feel when you lived inside the big, like, Stitch monster with this thing?
If you're referring to like the gem itself, the only thing I can kind of it goes to like it holds onto your arm with like onto your hand with few of its legs, and then the other legs cover over its eyes.
Oh.
It was a bright light, a constant bright light. Imagine living with a street light inside your home.
Okay.
No wonder they're irritable.
No, you don't have to worry about that anymore. You go right back inside my sleep.
Yeah. Ezarek's just gonna put that back in his pack, and
Yeah, by now
here,
the light is fully it's just almost fully dimmed.
yeah.
Maybe it's for the best.
We'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Do I see anything else down the alcove?
In the alcove down there, there's nothing else there. There's like a lot of spider webs, a lot of old spider webs, but there's nothing else there. There's no treasure. There's no items of significance. You can easily cut them away, but there's nothing really there.
Okay. Alright,
Where are you keeping that crystal, Ezarek?
in my bag of holding.
Okay. I don't think it should be kind of left out in the open. Just because that spider was all stitched together, and the cult is all about stitching people. And if that was inside the stitched creature, they might have a way of tracking it or something. If they made it.
Like wrap it up.
Yeah, well,
in something.
But if it's in your bag of holding, it should be okay.
Yeah, if that's the case, they wouldn't be able to track it now. So, let's all carefully go across here.
How about
What do you do,
Marcus?
Pods? Thank you for joining the Goblin Cave. Thank you for joining the Goblin Horde and fighting off the evil kobolds that keep on trying to destroy our studio. Yes, that's a monologue. Snoozy, you were saying? How about?
What do you do, Pods? When you think about it.
What?
You were going to say?
Oh, Marcus, who is the most handsome rat, but who has many other skills, can easily scamper across this thing, which is very small and scary and narrow for us. For him, it's like a highway. It's like nothing. He can scamper right across it. He could even like see if there's any, I don't know, bolts or crags or mountain climbing, rappelling paraphernalia attached on the other side. I mean, clearly this is a worked over area because of all the regalia from the ceiling, right? So this is an area that is not just hewn from rock at the bare minimum. So if he goes across, he can check for like, I don't know, someplace that maybe like a rope could be attached to.
Well, there's stalactites above. But you're talking about the other side.
I mean, yeah, I don't know about attaching a rope.
I don't see anything on the other side. Is there?
No, not you can see, no.
Yeah.
No, but
I mean,
like,
he
what about,
can.
like,
Yeah, he
like,
can run ahead and have a look for if there's enemies on the other side. But
What
Yeah.
about stalagmites? Can we wrap a rope around one of those?
On the ground? There's none on the ground.
yeah,
There's
we-
none on the ground.
yeah, if we go across this carefully on like our hands and knees, we should be able to just get across.
All right, fine. we'll all just crawl across and have to make like a balance check because you don't think Marcus can pull his own weight. And his own weight is so minimal. He weighs so little.
What are you talking about?
He just wants to help. It's fine. We can all just crawl across on our hands and knees.
Right.
I'm slightly confused.
Yeah, I'm lost.
Really? I just wanted Marcus to go across and try and like get a rope set up so that we could go across without having to like do a balance check and
Okay.
We don't need that. We can just crawl across and which should be fine.
Oh, you don't have to do a balance check if you're crawling?
We'll find out.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I crawl nowhere. I take all balance checks.
All right. Whatever.
If you want, we
Alright.
can tie a rope to each of us.
I mean, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I did like the sound of sending Marcus ahead to make sure that there was no one hiding on the other side, because
Yeah.
I could just imagine someone crawling halfway through and then someone jumping out from the other side going, aha, I have found you, false heroes, and then doing something to like destroy the bridge or like make one of us fall.
Yeah, or like shooting us when we're crawling.
Because that's what bad guys would do. I've read it in a lot of stories.
All right. So, do you want to send Marcus across?
Is that okay with everyone?
Yeah, like I said, I want to make sure that we're not going to get ambushed on the other side or partway through the ridge crawl. So yeah, if he can scout, that would be awesome.
Better the rackets it than we do, right? Am I right?
It's just a normal
Sherain.
handsome rat.
So I'm still a little wounded from the blood loss. Yeah.
Did you say something about Marcus?
As Marcus scampers across, there's no cracks in it. It seems to be quite solid. And just wait there, I've got to kind of change a few things because there's a tunnel I've got to open up, which again, I absolutely love what they've done with these maps and how they've joined them together. I just totally forgot that, okay, you're probably going this direction. So just bear with me. I've got to do that to there. So these maps are...
This spider swarm down here has more than a food, right?
Otiogs are big creatures. Yeah. Lots of food.
Okay.
Yeah. As long as we don't disturb them, they shouldn't be angry.
Let's open that.
I was worried that they were going to be okay.
And I've got to go
without
to, I believe that's GM layer to token to map layer. There we go. Okay. So again, this map has multiple layers, and I just need to allow for that as you move through them and move around. So as Marcus goes up to the north, you see that he realizes that it branches off to the east, and there's a tunnel network that goes to the east. It clinches in, but he can see in the dark, can't he? I hope so. Yeah.
I think you can.
Yeah. You can see what looks to be almost... it looks to be like a worked area where like there's a cylindrical stone to the east. To the north, there's more of this overhang, or not overhang, but viewing areas where you can see out to the expanse. And that's what you can see is there.
Is the orange on the map the endless drop into nothingness?
It's not endless. It's a fair way down.
Oh.
It's enough damage to be dead.
Yeah. Plus, if you look up, you can see the sky. So
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is why there's light coming from there. Strangely, though, this area, like, Marcus can see that, like, there's glass shielding, like, almost, not really shielding, but, like, it's made as, like, into windows. So where between the blocks are of where the natural stone is. So for Snoozy, you can see that there's areas there. It's actually glassed, as in almost a window from ceiling to, so you can't fall out. Just not where you'd be across that crossing area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, so does Marcus see anything? Any danger?
No.
Right, let's tie a rope to each of us and make our way across slowly.
Yeah.
Okay, who's going first?
Yeah, I guess Ezarek will.
Jerry, you want me to go
I was
first?
gonna say you could or I could. I have the whole climbing cat thing, so I can dig my claws in as I go across.
I might just attach myself to Farwing so that if I fall, he can like maybe kind of not quite carry me, but like.
Also, it's probably a better
Not
idea
even
to have the lightest of us at the ends.
Yes. It should go heaviest, lightest, heaviest, lightest, heaviest, like,
What?
right?
So that when the heavier person falls off, they're sure to take the rest of us with.
It's lightest at each end.
All right, whatever. I'm in. You just tell me where to go, Chief.
Yeah.
Get the order.
Yeah.
I'll give you a minute.
Yeah. So, yep, I guess Ezarek first, Tayla or Sherain second, and Lolo at the back.
Just remembering that we're such a low strength party.
Yeah.
No fighters.
All good.
So we'll put that there. Taylor, you okay with Taylor then Sherain, or Sherain and then Taylor?
I'm fine. Whatever.
Let's just go with this order.
I'm not putting it next to that's the order that you start across.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a balance check.
And the first characters are dead.
As expected.
Mm-hmm.
So how much rope are you giving between everybody?
I think since this rope is like 50 feet, 10 feet of rope between us.
Okay, so you have to have more than one person at a time on there as you cross.
Yeah, so have people at the back to keep hold on steady ground.
Yeah. So Ezarek, you start, but you can't have more than 10 feet away from before Taylor starts moving.
Yeah, so I'm here.
And now Taylor has to start moving with Ezarek.
When do you want us to make the roll? Or are you doing
Well, you can do... These I think should be open rolls.
All right.
And I think there should be a good start. Acrobatics, you pass. It's not as steady as you would like. There seems to be like enough of a breeze to make it unsettling. And the fact that there's like such a long drop below you.
Yeah, I'm staying on like all fours just to keep a steady grip.
Mm-hmm. And then if you start walking, Taylor has to start moving.
Yep.
Yeah.
So go by 5 foot will probably be from now on.
All right. And
I think
Ezra
like
will
the person
move up a little
back
bit more.
moves forward and then up to the and then
At the moment, you can't do more than a 10-foot gap between the two groups because you only got 10-foot rope between each person that are tied together.
All right.
That's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So do I start making a roll from where I am or when I hit the middle?
The next one.
Okay. Yeah. So
where Sherain will now have to start moving.
Here we go.
Oh.
Sherain, you need to be there.
Right there.
No, at least there because you have to at least be 10 foot. Like you can't be further than 10 foot away because you've got a 10-foot rope between the two of you.
15 feet away right now.
There's a 10-foot gap. Enough for a 10-foot gap between us.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Yep.
So Taylor, can I have a check, please? 24.
Also on hands and knees because I got the climbing thing. I want to make use of all my claws.
I
Yeah.
know who's got the ability to climb, so I'm keeping that in mind.
Yay!
Hey.
So
Right.
there's that.
Yeah. Okay. So now that I'm at the end, Ezarek's gonna get a good grip on whatever
As
he can.
one of those ribbons shoots down
Ah!
from the sky, strikes
Okay.
Tayla.
Oh, jeez. And nothing happened. Yay.
It's
Grapples
just a
Tayla.
ribbon.
Oh, jeez.
What? Wraps around?
Wraps around
This is
sticks.
Freak
More
music!
sticks than wraps around.
Like
Did
a
I
sticky
did I
tongue?
fail to spot that?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, bummer. Wow.
It sticks and you're grappled, you're stuck. And because of how you are, you're at maximum rope, at maximum length between everyone. Can I have a strength check for both the top and for the bottom? So Sherain and Ezarek,
Oh, no strength. That's not my
Strength.
fort here.
because
Okay.
you're at maximum
Well-
rope check.
Uh,
Oh, yes.
Okay,
yeah.
Whoa.
so and I'll do.
I'm powerful.
You're
You know, like-
powerful, but are you powerful enough?
I
As
hope so.
Tayla starts being lifted just that little bit off the ground.
I do a strength check to try to dig my claws in and hug them.
I'll give you a strength check.
Oh, Marcus is gonna
Yeah.
run back. Or you know
Okay.
what? Not Marcus. But Farwing is gonna fly back and start slashing
Yeah. Okay.
With-
So
with
holding on to the
Wing
wall.
slashing.
Yeah, holding on to the wall. Do I see like a sharp rock or anything nearby? Just something sharp.
Well, you're the one that's failed. Like that was the whole strength check. Is like to find something to grab something to hold and to keep
Okay.
yourself steady. So that was the 5.
Okay.
So
Oh.
okay, so as Taylor's pulled up just a little bit, just a little bit off the ground, Ezarek is pulled further onto the area, which is again the failed, and you now notice that some of the colourful strands and the colourful banners and bits and pieces and whatnot that are hanging from above are actually hanging from a roper.
from a
And
what?
a roper. And
Yeah.
Taylor's body is starting to move off the platform.
No. Not while Farwing is here.
All right. So I guess roll for
Slash, slash,
initiative.
slash.
Roll for initiative.
All right.
Well, how about instead of rolling for initiative, we do this.
What's that?
You hear from above. It says, now I've captured you and you have a choice. If you attack me, your friend falls to their death. But I'm looking for something else, a different prey for today. A rarer meal than this fuzzy thing, this furry creature. To the north, there's something that I want more than you.
And that is.
What is that?
You will find him. He escaped. I didn't catch him in his first attempt through. Bring him to me, and your friend will be returned. I'll let him go. He's a him, isn't it?
We don't
need
need
our
This furry
friends.
creature.
Right.
We need our friend in the meantime
What?
to progress and
Okay, so
Find
looking
anything?
from where I am looking down, do I see anything?
To the north.
Yeah.
You didn't see anything to the north. Marcus didn't see anything to the north.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'll do a perception. I'll do a
Let
quick
me guess.
perception for you.
It's the gray
Look.
cloak. That's the thing that it wants us to feed to it.
I have a feel. Yeah.
But
You do see that to the north, just to the north, there's footsteps, recent footsteps, but you don't see anyone. There seems to be recent footsteps in the
Yeah.
ground.
Humanoid footsteps.
Humanoid, yes, booted.
Yeah. All right. So yeah.
The choice is yours.
While
I
this
could
thing
always
is
just-
talking, Ezarek's going to use the time to get a grip on something.
Remember, if you kill me, I pull your friend down.
Yeah,
And it
hold on,
looks like
hold
you're
on.
all tied together. I will pull you all down.
I forgot what the name of them were, but I do have like rock climbing like pythons in my inventory. I forget what they were called.
Yeah,
I was
and it can't see you.
climbing, throwing anchor thingies. I called it in my inventory, but like
Items was the right word, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like I could
Yep.
toss a couple of those in, and
Yeah, you can
and I also
anchor
have
a piece of the rope
carabiners.
into the.
I got
Whoa.
carabiners, I got pythons, like
Kittens.
So what were you planning to do with them?
Tick tock. The choice is yours.
we need our entire party
No, you don't.
in order to find anything that you may need.
Hey.
Taylor starts lowering.
Yeah. So
Taylor's head is now about level to the actual platform itself. And just
yeah,
start swinging a little bit slightly.
So
Can
Tick tock.
yeah, while this thing is distracted, Ezarek is just getting a grip on the bridge and stuff,
It
and just
moves you just a little bit out of arm's reach.
yeah, and
As you kind of try to jut at the claws of the edge of the platform.
yeah,
Just a little bit.
Ezarek sees Lolo with the python. Anchor it.
I'm hammering them in.
can I
I'm
Can I look
hammering
up?
them in back here where like it can't see me.
You look up and there is now you can see it. It was hidden quite well in its colourful decorations, not just tied to itself, but for other things to it. There is a large roper, some 40 feet above. Well, 40 feet above others, but for Taylor, just that little bit further.
What is a roper?
A roper
It's a type
is
of creature.
a type
Not
of
like
creature
Mr.
which
Roper.
has very super sticky tentacles, and usually hangs from ceilings. This
And
one
they
isn't
look
interesting to you,
like
though.
stalactites.
Yes.
Can I look up at the roper at the thing that's holding me? Is it actually a ribbon or no? Because you said it was sticky, so it's actually part of the roper, yeah?
Yes.
Like one of its
So it's
limbs?
it's decorated its limbs with
Yeah.
ribbons and bits and pieces
Oh, it's a
and religious
Okay.
bits and pieces.
So what I'm thinking of doing is it like pulls me just out of reach from the bridge. I'm gonna try and like rotate around a bit and then like try and dig my claws into it, just like and just grip onto it.
Okay, so
and
you
then-
grip onto it. You hold onto it
Yeah.
instead. Okay.
yeah, get it.
And I want to try and slowly claw my way up. And if I'm hurting it at the same time, so be it.
Now, little kitty, as another tendril swishes around, doesn't hit you. So I can always knock you off.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway.
Like to see you try.
Now this
She's a
Anyway,
cat.
There's
now that-
multiple
Help you.
tendrils there
Yeah.
that are circling around.
Yeah. Now that
You have
I'm
a choice.
holding on, do I see like a sharp rock or anything sharp just around the area?
Farwing's razor sharp claws and jaws are sharp.
I'll give you the option. Do you want to spend a hero point? Or a
Manifest.
shot?
Never
Well,
mind.
actually, no. I'll give you a. Are you talking about sharp rock to cut the rope or to cut the tendril?
To cut the tendril, just anything in the area that's sharp.
I'll give you a. Is it beast for aberrations? Like a recall knowledge. What I'm saying.
Oh, for aberrations, that would be occultism.
Occultism, a strong suit for you. A bad roll, but it's enough for me to say that you know that it takes quite a bit of effort to cut through. Like, you don't even think your rapier would do enough damage to cut through it. The tendril.
Okay. Well, do I just see any objects in general?
There's nothing really around you.
Okay. No rubble. Crap.
No. Tick tock.
Can I put mana?
Oh, I just
pills
let your
on
friend down.
pills?
She doesn't seem to want to let go, so I might have to knock her off. As it's
If you do,
tendril
then you
stuck.
lose your bargaining chip anyway.
Yeah. So
Well,
yeah.
one of your friends is to the north, and I see others to the south. This is not a place you want to be separated.
Yeah.
And if you fall down, they're tied to you.
Yeah. Do I see if Lolo has
Yeah.
anchored the rope yet?
Hell yeah, I have. I'm great at rock climbing. I've been doing it for a while. I've been talking about the fact that I have like anchors and pythons like for a while. And carabiners. I specifically brought carabiners for rock climbing.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
and
yeah.
like I planned for this.
Just in case.
So
Be
Yeah.
tied
Well,
together
it looks like negotiations are over, and Ezarek's just going to cast telekinetic projectile on one of the arrows.
Oh boy.
Can
There you go.
I, as that's happening, can I cast freedom of movement on myself to like springboard, like push off after I dug my claws in, cast freedom of movement, push off, so I'm going back towards the thing, and then I'm reaching for the rope that I'm still connected to with the Sherain.
and at the same time, Farwing is gonna be like attacking and slicing any of the tendrils that are trying to like hold on to.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is this. You're all essentially asking to do a simultaneous action without communicating you're doing a simultaneous action.
I was already looking
Ezarek-
for freedom of movement.
Ezarek is initiating this. Any other simultaneous action that you're planning on doing without communicating, and it does seem to understand you, is going to be a hero coin. You have to spend a hero coin to do a simultaneous action as a free action, as a reaction, essentially, to this. Oh shit! Negotiations over. Let's do this.
Yep.
That's what I'm going to do. Ezarek, free action. You're initiating the combat.
Yeah.
Do your spell.
All right.
Let's find some combat music. I think.
all that music.
Oh crap.
We don't negotiate with terrorist stalactites.
It's essentially there, but it's 40 feet above. An 18. Let's see if that's a hit. An 18 is not a hit.
Yeah, I had a feeling.
It's made of stalactite. Well, it looks like it's stalactite.
It's made of, like,
Would have been good damage though. So you shoot an arrow. Essentially, you fling an arrow out with magic. At the same time, Chibi, is Tayla doing a simultaneous freedom of movement?
Tayla is using a freedom of movement. So is this going to cost me a hero point?
It'll cost you a hero point to do it
Yep.
before initiative.
Just want to make
happens.
sure.
Yep.
So I'll mark it off. So I'm down to 3. And I will use a 4th level freedom of movement to escape grapple and try and push off from the roper as I'm doing so. Freedom of movement, escaping its grapple, and so I'm not sticking to it again because you mentioned it was sticky.
Yeah.
I am going to reach for the rope attaching me to Sherain.
Well,
Trust!
Well, it lasts for 10 minutes. So, you basically no longer stick to stuff. So you can just use its tentacle as a rope to swing off.
Ooh, swing on it.
By the way, roper glue is essentially super glue.
Yeah. So either way, I think it's still better for me to reach the rope that is attached to me as a better thing to actually grip onto. And I'm just gonna be like,
do like a
I trust you, Sherain!
Oh boy.
That's not always the best thing.
As I try to kick off towards the bridge.
Okay, so you cast your spell. You kick off to the bridge. You because you've got climbing. I'm going to still allow you to grab onto the bridge because you have got climbing. You have that ability. You're onto the side of the bridge though. That's where you are, and you've also got the rope and everything to protect you.
Yeah, it'll probably take you an action to climb up.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So let's get all the initiatives in, shall we? You could, it was just asking for something. You just didn't agree to give it to him.
You don't negotiate with stalactite terrorists.
Are those that? So I'll say this, Taylor, if you want to do your spell casting or acrobatics for your initiative, I will allow that if you wanted that.
That's fine. Cool.
It's going to be doing diplomacy because that's where it was for its initiative.
This thing is diplomatic?
Well, it was trying to negotiate. That's where it was
I guess that's true.
when the initiative started.
Didn't care for its tone.
No, you just didn't want to negotiate.
I didn't care for its tone.
Okay, so you actually all catch it unawares.
Yeah.
So Lolo, you act first. You've pitted the rope into the ground. You act first.
Yes.
Seeing Ezarek react, seeing Tayla pushing, essentially leaping off its roping arms and grabbing onto the side of the. What are you doing?
Well, I'm hammered in to the ground. I'm attached to Sherain. Sherain's attached to Tayla, right?
Yep.
Tayla's attached, apparently, kind of far to Ezarek. Can I have Marcus grab an extra python and a python hammer from me?
Marcus was over here
On the other side.
He was,
on the other side. I'm not going to let you have him freely walk while across there.
No, I was like, okay, that would count as 2. It's like walking and then grabbing and then walking. Is there anything still sticking to Tayla or coming after Tayla tentacle wise?
There's multiple tentacles flailing about now, but she's holding onto the edge.
I'm gonna.
Would you like to delay?
How much extra like slack is there in the rope?
Every person can go 10 feet away from each other. So between Tayla and Sherain, that's just 10 feet. That's very tight. Between Tayla and Ezarek, that's as much as it can go as well. So that's helping her stay up.
Right.
You can go 10 foot
there's-
away from Sherain though.
Right. Okay. Okay. One action. I'm gonna loop all the extra like not taut rope that is between me and Sherain that could potentially, if Sherain dragged down like around her, probably because she's hardier than I am, or around any stalagmite.
No stalagmites around you.
No stalagmites. Hey Sherain, how do you feel about being wrapped in approximately 10 feet of rope?
Are you into bondage?
I mean, I put it that way. Tie me up, right? Okay. Done. Stole.
Yeah.
Sold.
So you're wrapping
It's like a
Sherain
regular
up with which
yeah,
rope?
I'm like
The rope between Sherain and Tayla, or the rope between you and Sherain?
between me and her, so
Okay.
that
Would you put those
like-
hands on too while you're at it?
yeah, like so that it's all taut now. Like there's
Okay.
no.
Oh
loose-
yeah, because the
rope.
pigeon Lolo can't move.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'm pretty much there.
Well, Lolo can move 10 foot away from Sherain, but unless you tie her up.
Well, the thing is, Lolo is attached to the pigeon, so
Oh yes, true.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
yeah, that's the thing. I've attached myself to that.
So I'll give you two
And then-
actions. Every action you're using will be another 5 meters of that, or 5 feet of that rope. So with two actions, you can essentially remove that 10-foot gap between you, and essentially lock Sherain in as well from that 10-foot movement.
All right, I'll
Between you
ask
two of
her. Is that okay? Do we want to like keep the rope and like help pull Tayla up like that, or do you want more freedom? Like maybe like 5 foot freedom of rope to be able to act.
I don't need any freedom. I'm ready to say, tie me up and we'll pull, right? That's it. That's
Okay.
Okay.
So tie it up.
Tie you up real tight.
You still got
Yeah,
one
yeah,
action if you want to
yeah.
use it.
Yeah,
if
I'll
you-
use both actions to.
Yep.
So it's as taut as possible.
Okay. Taut as possible. If you want one more action, you can use it. If not, we'll move to Ezarek.
I'm gonna use my one additional action to direct Far Wing. I don't know how aggressive I should be with this freaking roper
You saw the picture.
here. Like he's
Playing with
unreal.
Tayla's life.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do some Farwing is gonna do some heavy slashing at those the tentacles and see if how many of those are removable. I'm even though it's less damage, I'm gonna not do jaws. I'm gonna do wing because it's slashing damage, and I specifically want to try and slash some of the tentacles off. Does that make a difference?
You need to go close to it to get to those tentacles. and you're now wrapped up with Sherain.
No, not me. Farwing.
Okay, Farwing to try to slash its tentacles and try to attack
Yeah.
its tentacles. Go for the attack.
It is. I'm just asking. Is using the slashing damage to try and slash tentacles off better than?
Ezarek
using-
has detected that it's going to take a lot to do it, but Farwing doesn't know. You don't know.
Then, I'll. Maybe I'll do jaws then, for Farwing. I'll just bite into one of the tentacles.
Okay, try to bind into the
I mean-
tentacles.
I mean, Farwing though.
It's whoops. I'm still on a. Gotta delete that because I. Okay, can you hit the tentacle? Is a 20 enough? I do not believe it is. Hitting a tentacle, I do not believe so.
Okay.
No, it misses the tentacle.
Then I'm gonna do another attack.
Do another
The-
attack.
And I'm gonna go for the main stalactite. Because it sounds like you were saying the tentacles had like a higher AC or something. Not that it matters.
That's also a
it's
miss.
Crap.
Okay,
Dang,
Ezarek, the rope is taut.
Okay.
it's taut.
All right. So Tayla is
Taylor's holding on to
gripping
the
on.
edge.
Yeah. Okay. So because I have this, I'm just going to hold on with my feet and tail and use an action to grab out my short bow.
Okay. You grab out your short bow. Your feet just clink into the stone.
Yep. And I'm going to devise a stratagem.
Okay.
Yep. Going to take that, and that is a 34 to hit.
The 34 is a hit. It's not a critical.
Had it feeling, and yeah.
The creature looks like stone. You think that it's got an armor class of stone as well. 8 points of damage plus.
Yep.
Plus 5. It looks like it's done almost nothing.
Well,
That's it. Sherain.
Oh, we're done. Okay, is it
Wait,
my
is
turn?
there anything more you've got?
no, that's all.
Okay. Sherain,
Okay, with
the
all I've
rope is
got,
taut.
I pull, I move, I push. Whatever I gotta do to pull. I assume that's gonna
Taylor is already at the bridge.
oh.
Taylor's
Just help
holding
him
onto
pull
the
me
side of the
up
bridge.
over.
But you can't
He's not
move
on the
forward. You can't move back at this point.
Yeah.
Because Lolo has tied you up to the pit, to herself, who's tied down to the piton. So you can't move forward,
But she's.
but you also
over
can't
the
move back. You can pull,
bridge.
which will give Taylor assistance in getting up.
Alright, that's what I'll do. I'll pull.
You pull.
Okay.
I'll use a hero point.
No, it doesn't matter. You just you are locked into this rope. You can just pull. But
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, alright,
Like-
well, so it's still like.
I think you're giving me a circumstance bonus to
Yes.
my roll. Yeah.
yes, but the catch is that you can't go forward. You can't go back. You cannot move. Your
Alright, well, I'll
weight
do
is holding on to
All the way.
Taylor. The rope is very taut between Taylor and you, and Taylor and Ezarek, but you're also essentially tied to the ground
all the way.
by Lolo tying you up
Why does
taking
this
the slack
happen
from
every
you
Saturday?
and tying it to the ground.
But both of us can loosen that. Can
Yeah.
unspool you.
Yes.
What?
So
I'm confused. How do I get Tayla up? That's what I want to do.
Right.
Whatever I gotta do
At
to
the
get-
moment-
I think
Taylor
Taylor can just get herself up.
Yeah.
She
Okay,
has
yeah,
a
he
climb
already
speed.
helped her.
I'm gonna delay. I
delay?
delay.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, you can act whenever you need to, and we'll go to Taylor. What would you like to do? The rope is very taut. You're being pulled in both directions, but you're also being pulled into the actual the bridge itself. So it's so easy to hold on because it's pulling you in and carrying your weight. But at the same time, what are you going to do?
I'd like to get up onto the bridge, and can I actually move towards Ezarek, or no? I'm being anchored now by.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
Okay, okay, so because freedom of movement lasts for 10 minutes, I can use it to escape the rope. So I'm no longer bound by it, and then I can try and scamper the rest of the way across.
So you slip the rope.
I'll take the risk and. Wait, how many actions do I have? Like, an action to get onto the bridge?
Yep.
An action to freedom of movement out, and then I still have movement.
Yes.
I think you can just move out of the rope.
Oh, so it's not even an action to escape because it just automatically happens?
Yeah.
If I
Freedom
wanted
of movement is weird.
Because you've already had freedom of movement?
Because I initially made it the only thing I wanted freedom from was the roper, but now I'm including the effect of the rope. I can click the spell again if you want.
I will say this. Slipping the rope, that's balance check will come into effect.
Ugh. I was okay with it.
Yeah, you're in a
before.
bad position.
Yeah, because otherwise, because the way I'm seeing it, I've gotten up onto the bridge, which is one action, and then I literally cannot do anything else because I'm anchored.
Yes.
Which means I'm just going to be in harm's way unless I move. So,
Yeah, you could-
But if you move,
Yeah,
you've got that balance issue.
You could try and attack it. It's like 40 feet above us.
do I think it's an evil creature? Oh, I can try and daze it. I'll try and daze it.
At will save.
Crit fail, crit fail.
Well, let's just say I rolled a 5 and passed.
What?
What if the gray cloak we're trying to save is evil, and this thing is actually good?
Well, that's my turn.
That's
Anyway,
your turn.
With my recall knowledge, would I know if this thing is evil?
No, not enough.
Okay.
You really rolled so low that I gave you the cutting
Okay.
kind of for free because it just wasn't. Yeah.
I'm gonna take my.
So it's going to try to.
Wait, no. Okay.
Are you going to act? You can act right now.
Yeah. I want to use my battle assessment. I should have done that before, but I completely forgot. Right? With you identify enemy strengths and weaknesses, the GM rolls a secret perception check against the deception or stealth DC. An enemy of my choice. This one right here. This enemy. Right?
Really? Are you sure?
Yes, I know. I'm gonna think outside the box and go with that enemy.
So what are we rolling? We're
Tayla?
rolling
Secret perception.
secret perception.
There's
Okay.
Zitelbarak. Or I guess his name is Zitelbarak.
Yes, he has a name. Would you like to re-roll that?
No.
Yeah, it was a 19.
Never.
Okay, its weaknesses. Not much. Fire, maybe. Resistance, electricity. With that, does it also give you other abilities? Yes, I believe it does. It does have a reaction.
All right. I think you just have to give one of those pieces of information.
Then I'll give you all that.
All right.
With a 35, I'll give you all that.
Oh,
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
Woo. Okay, well that's all I'm gonna do then.
Okay. That's one action. There's 2 more.
Look, I can't move, right? I'm just stuck where I
Can't
am.
move. Stuck.
Well, I draw my. Oh, I'm tied up. All right, I'm done.
you have a ranged weapon, don't you?
Can I draw it, or am
Yeah.
I tied up? All right,
Yeah.
all right. Draw the ranged weapon, and I shoot at that thing. Ready? Here it comes.
Miss.
Oh, how
As
did he miss? He
it clicks off its skin as if it's stone.
Oh no. Well, Tayla, I hope your pension's paid. off.
Okay. It's its go. Let's see. Eeny, meeny, miny. Shall we go for the heart or go for the brains?
What a question.
Which one's which? We'll go. A tendril swoops down. With a 39 to hit, Barwing is attacked.
Oh, and crit. 39. Oh,
39 to
Christ.
hit.
Oh,
Barwing's attacked
the winning.
Because Farring bit him.
and pulled up towards its large mouth. And we'll leave it at that. It's right in front of its mouth, though.
Okay.
Is it my turn now?
It's
my
no turn.
Okay. I'm going into my inventory in which I have a carabiners, pythons, pitch for
It tells
making
you-
fire arrows.
Negotiation with terrorists is now over.
It is it was never an option.
Well,
It's now scorched earth. Like
Yeah. How fast can you make fire arrows?
It's that'll take time.
no.
You're not a
It
crafter.
takes no time.
It takes time to
I
make
have
fire.
the pitch and I'm like that.
You're not an alchemist. I'm gonna say you can't create it in a round. Alchemists
well-
have the ability to create things instantly. Unless you,
Fine.
I don't think you're going to have that.
I have to have the quick alchemy thing.
Yeah,
I still have flammable grease I can throw and plenty of candles.
You have to have
Ah.
the infused reagents.
So, an action to grab out the grease, action to throw it, action to light the
Action
candle.
to grab out the grease?
It's
I
an
don't know.
interaction action to grab
essentially
stuff out
you're
of your
arming,
pack.
then
Yeah.
you're throwing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Action economy, it sucks. But it works at the same time.
Can you throw a piece of a jar of grease, light a candle, and throw it? These things that you aren't holding in 6 seconds.
Yeah. You,
If I can find them in my room, I can prove to you that I can. Hold on.
No. I was gonna say.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Alright,
6.
alright.
Time's up. 6 seconds.
Yeah.
So what are you doing?
I'm not gonna throw. I'm gonna dump out my bag on the ground in front of me so that everything I want to use that's in my bag I can just use next turn if I need it.
I will allow that.
I'm dumping
I
it
will
all
allow
out.
that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'd probably advise commanding Farwing to try and escape.
Damn!
Well, yeah, that's gonna be my third action. Or should it? Okay, it's my second action. Second action. Escape, Farwing. Escape.
Oh, by the way,
and
he's enfeebled. Oh,
You're evil.
and so he's -1 strength. Tayla also enfeebled.
Oh,
So
What's Farwing's movement?
at the moment 0.
What?
Farwing
because
is
he's grappled.
is grappled.
Grappled?
Yes, Farwing
Yeah.
was snuck out. Takes no damage with that hit, and pulled up towards his mouth. It is grappled.
Oh, right. Okay. Can I have him try to escape the grapple?
That's the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
And that's one.
that's an attack roll, acrobatics, or athletics check. Your choice.
attack,
Verse.
acrobatics, or athletics.
What's it verse? It's athletics.
It's a athletics DC, yeah.
Acrobatics is 13.
So pick one that's the highest, and you're rolling against something that this is their specialty. As a hint.
Why don't you try to talk to him?
He wanted to talk at the start, but no.
We're not gonna feed it a person.
I was trying to talk to him. I was like, we need all our people.
And he said no,
And
and
we'll
he was-
go get the person for you
was
and
stolen.
we'll bring him back.
Do your
I
evasion.
was saying that.
Do your evasion. Do your escaping.
Far away.
And I'll give you a hint. You want the highest one out of those.
Yeah, no. Jaws is like 12 2d6 plus 3 piercing, and acrobatics is 13.
Use acrobatics. Ooh.
It's still stuck.
Okay.
He has an action to try again.
There's an action to try again. Is that the penalties for doing the same action again? So with the penalties, he's still stuck.
No.
Wait.
Yes.
With the penalties.
You like multiple attacks, multiple attempts. Isn't that the same thing? You get penalties.
No.
Okay.
No, not for Farwing.
He is free. But as he rips himself free, takes a few feathers with him,
On.
still stuck to the tentacles. He was that
Actually-
close.
Yeah. Let me double check that actually.
Like, it's that close that, yeah, Game Reaper is having to check because
Yeah.
it's really close.
Like, he doesn't have a first and second. Oh wait, maybe he does. First, second.
Oh yeah, the escape action does have the attack trait.
Which means that you get a penalty -5 for the second
Oh.
attempt and -10 for the third attempt. He is still stuck.
But any of my stuff transfers to him.
Same thing.
I'm rubber.
And
You're glue.
even with my lessened, even with my lessened,
Even for
penalties,
-4 instead of -5, it's still stuck.
Yeah.
It's close, but
Well,
no, it's still
then-
stuck.
Can I use my action?
You've used your actions.
It?
You used an action to
No,
drop your
he's-
bag and an action to command him.
Okay,
Yeah,
if
which
you want
is
another
2
action
actions for
to
him.
boost
And
him,
I have
to
one
how
more
are you
action.
boosting?
Can I give him an extra boost to his last thing so he can get free?
How are you boosting?
How I'm picking up one of the things from my bag and flinging it at this stupid damn. I don't even want to call it a stalactite. That's giving it too much credit because those are majestic things, and this thing is just a crappy rope. I'll throw. What am I gonna throw? A bunch of smooth pebbles.
You throw a bunch of smooth petals. I'll give you a +1.
Yeah, pebbles, not petals.
You throw a bunch of smooth pebbles.
Oh
at
wait,
it.
no, wait. I want to throw
Does
some
no
sharp
damage, and I'll give you a +1, and it still fails. It's still stuck.
I wanted to throw something sharp.
I'm not going to give you +2 for you, even plus sharp. It's still stuck.
Okay.
We'll move
Okay,
on. You
fine.
tried to do assist. Ezarek,
Fine.
what are you up to?
Fine.
Alright, yeah. I'm going to, I guess, devise a stratagem. I'll re-roll that.
You re-roll the device of stratagem.
Yeah.
Down to 2.
Alright, I'll use that, and that is a 29 to hit.
29 to hit actually hits.
Alright. Alright.
4 points of damage plus 8. A total of 12 points of damage.
Yeah, I've got snake
Again,
eyes on the
seems to be
short
doing
bow.
almost nothing to it.
Yeah.
No, I don't think the game's trying to tell. No, let's keep fighting.
Yeah, Tayla's like
Yeah.
it.
And what else do we have? I'll use an action to cast shield because I should have that back.
Because she also noticed that, wait a sec, I was also within the reach of those tendrils.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Okay. That's your turn. We're down to Tayla. You're at this conundrum of, do you sleep?
I can't move.
You can't move. And you have that ability to slip the ropes. You feel them loose around you with the spell.
I am going to. Oh man, I hope this isn't where you guys lose your cleric. She is going to slip the rope. So that's one action. I've said it. Committing.
the rope.
Slip
Yep.
the rope.
Do it.
And then I am going to, because it is super taut, as it has been said so many times, between Ezarek and Sherain and stuff. I'm going to keep a paw on it, and I'm going to use it to help me balance my way across.
Right hand or left hand?
The one that has all the fingers, all my toadians. I see what you're trying to do there, and I'm going to say I'm going to use my strong...
Use the
My
strong-
strong paw.
Okay. You still have a I'll do it this way. You have a balance check. I'll give you a plus to the catch if you fail your balance check.
Okay.
There is a catch if you fail the balance check. So you run off this with your paw on it just in case.
Yeah.
North or south. Pick a direction. That's where you are.
I'm going to Ezarek,
Okay.
and if I can slip past him. But
Yep,
Yeah,
that's
I've got
difficult
25.
terrain, so
yeah, that's enough.
And he's the smaller creature.
Yep.
Yeah. And as I'm going past him, so this counts as that was 2 actions.
Mm-hmm.
How much is that? That's gonna be 2. I will. No, everything else is like a 2 action. Darn it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll talk to the others and just be like, guys, it obviously can't leave this place, otherwise it would have chased the other person. Let's go!
Okay.
yeah.
Do I get to get up?
Yeah, so the thing is they're kind of anchored and yeah.
As you run, as you turn around to talk to them, you can see that Sherain has ropes around her. You can see that Lolo has a big piton on the ground which she's tied the rope to. And
Plus
you can see the
all
issue
of
what you
Lolo's
just
stuff
said.
is on the ground.
And yes, her backpack is everywhere on the ground in a pile, and she's rummaging through it. And we go to Sherain.
All right, so I try to get out of this rope, which I don't know how long it's going to take.
I'll give you an action per every.
Well,
5 feet was that? Every
5
5
feet.
feet, one action.
you could also move forward while by like
Spinning it.
spinning,
The problem is they'll spin
deadly spinning,
the other
but
side.
while
of the rope.
maintaining the tautness.
Yes, but if you spin one direction, you'll then tie up the other direction.
No, I'm done with this.
You unspin
I'm
one and tie up the
darting
other.
across this thing. I'm going to get out of this rope, and then I'm going to try to run. I don't know how far I can get. I can't get. I'm going to be right in front of it. Okay,
You can
so
move 10 feet.
No, because then I'll be right next to it. I want to fly past it in one turn.
But you're tied to. Are you actually getting out of the rope totally?
Yes. I don't want to
Okay.
be part of this rope anymore.
Out of the rope totally.
Yeah.
It's now only between Lulu and Ezarek.
I wish I had something like Featherfall. I've been looking through my spell list, looking like, is there anything I can do just in case?
I have it.
Oh, okay.
Good to know.
So you start moving.
Technically, however far you fell, you would maybe be
Yeah.
caught by being attacked.
So if you just like, I'll be nice. So you can probably get out of it. No, actually no. I will do it properly. 2 rounds to get in, so it's 2 rounds to get out, or 2 actions to get out. Is there any other movement you would like to do? Like you've moved a little bit.
I'm going to move away from it. I'm going to back off because in my next turn I'm just going to fly right through there. I'm going to go
Okay.
fast and like try to pass checks instead.
That is the only way Sherain can do things.
Yeah, that's right. Just go.
Okay. It's Hit's go. With its go, Chomp.
It's farrowing.
Wow. I don't know how. Pick a card, Snoozy.
Ew.
That's a crit
2?
fail.
Yeah, it's a fail.
Yeah.
That's a bumble.
good.
It
That's
failed
good.
its chomp.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
On itself. Okay, this is a weird one. It kind of works. As it goes to chomp on Farwing,
That
Farwing's
sound-
flapping has thrown about the ribbons and the necklaces and the other things that it's attached itself to hide itself. Its collection, so to speak. It is a collector, and it gets a little bit tangled up in it, which means its next attack is going to be, or its next attempts to chomp is going to be going to be a bit harder, but at the same time, Farwing's untanglement is also going to be harder because it's also tangled a little bit itself.
Oh.
So a bit of bad from both sides.
Alright.
Um,
Where's this mouth?
it got tangled up, but it entangled up with the grapple. It's also tangled up Farwing a little bit more too. So we'll do a second attempt of chomping. With a 25, with its penalties, it will actually miss Farwing. Because of, again, it's a bit tangled up. That's what I mean by the penalties. It'll try attacking Ezarek instead.
Can you reach Ezra?
Yes.
Oh.
Misses.
Yes.
Lolo, it's your go.
All right. Before I do anything, I'm gonna have Farwing not try and fight against the entanglement, but instead move with the entanglement, rolling his body sensually as he does to the back of the roper where the mouth isn't. And from there, not try and get away from it, but instead attack it viciously.
So you try to attack it. Okay.
Yeah.
Attack.
But very specifically, I'm gonna.
Doing a
It's
sen-
borrowing is now the opposite. I looked at the handout. This thing only has a mouth on one side. So
I just want to do an example. Just as
yeah.
It can
What?
move its mouth.
it can move.
okay, so I'm seeing
It
I don't
can
know,
move.
150
It's not.
degree range of motion, maybe. So like,
Do you
if
attack?
something were right here, you'd be able to
you
chomp it
attack?
real hard with your mouth. Yeah.
Do you attack?
And you were also entangled in a bunch of ribbons that you'd collected.
Do you attack?
Okay.
I don't know how the sensually works, but do you attack?
I'm gonna move Farwing to here, which is the exact reverse of where the mouth is.
Technically, it's grappled. It doesn't get to really.
Yeah, his speed is 0.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's not moving. He's just
You're moving, you just
rolling
move.
Yes,
within
he's
his
moving.
grapplement.
You moved. You
Right?
tried to move him.
Yeah, but you were trying to move him around to the other side. That's movement.
That's movement.
yeah.
It's not movement. It's rolling within
He's
him.
grappled.
You
You
cannot move from your current position.
Fine. God.
It can move Farwing wherever it wants. That's part of its grapple, but it costs him several
Makes
actions.
perfect sense. It makes sense. I don't know why you don't.
Go. Do your
He
attack.
also described it as being super glue. So it's
It
just
is.
like you're just splatted onto him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. Farwing will just bite him. Bite him hard twice. Just.
Okay, that is a. I'll give it as a hit, but tentatively. I didn't give him a penalty like he's currently got. So 8 points of damage. The second one is a miss.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
So you want to get over
Um,
28 or 28 or over.
Okay.
As an example, is
Maybe
It's always the attacks that we hit on it that just roll crap on damage.
Yeah. No. Okay. What do I have? I've got pebbles. I've got the brass pendant. I've got fire pitch.
you want to throw the pitch.
I want to throw a pitch at him. What? Are you making a pun?
No,
Throwing pitch. Are you doing some sort of?
no, I'm Australian. We don't do baseball.
Oh no. Okay.
And if I was going to do that, I'd ask Gildy in chat.
Okay. A light net? I could throw a light. Can I set a light net on fire and throw it over him? No, wait, he's in the air. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind.
40 feet above. You're not throwing a net upwards 40 feet. It's not going to happen.
What? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna throw pitch at him. Can I light the pitch on fire before I throw it?
I will let you do a crafting roll to as one action to light it, and then one to throw it. And
Oh,
If you-
my crafting is such crap.
if you fail your crafting, you're lighting it and throwing it at the same time.
Do you have a flint and
causing an
steel?
issue.
Do I have a what?
Flint
Do you
and
have
steel.
a flint and steel?
I thought I
Something
did.
to light things.
That's
Yeah.
like
Did I not remember to include
Possibly.
that?
Do you have an adventurers pack?
I do.
Okay, that should be included. Just looking up flint and steel. Oh,
Takes time.
So,
that takes 3 actions.
What?
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can anyone else set magical fire to it if I throw flammable grease on it? Or pitch on it?
You can just do it and hope for and tell the others it's covered in pitch, and hopefully they can do it.
Yeah. Oh wait. Can I?
My suggestion would be to throw it, and just hope someone else and tell the others that
Light him up.
to light it up. Yeah,
fire in the hole.
and just hope someone else has the ability.
Mage Hand couldn't help pull Farwing off, right?
No. No.
Okay. Oh, can I throw the war razor, the cultist razor to Farwing, and he can just?
He's a bird. Birds don't use. I was going to say
He's
birds
a
don't use tools,
bat.
but yes, crows do. Some birds do, but not that.
Okay,
And
I'm
war
gonna
razors are
throw
big.
flammable pitch
Do
onto
the throw.
this bitch.
Do the throw.
Pardon my language. I'm gonna throw it right in his face. Gonna aim for the eyes, if he has eyes. If not, I'm aiming for the mouth. I'm aiming for the opposite of where Farwing is.
Which is in front of its mouth.
Then I'm aiming for the other side, the
Okay.
opposite of
Do
where
your throw.
Farwing- Okay, what's the throw?
It's just going to be a
That's a ranged attack.
ranged attack, but it's going to have penalties because you can't throw anything.
Oh
you can't throw
yeah.
everything.
Or just range. What?
Yeah. So it's a ranged attack. It does hit the ceiling. It splatters near it. And covers some of the ceiling, some of the dangling bits that don't hit it specifically.
I'll take it.
You'll take it. Okay. We'll move to Ezarek.
I'll stop complaining. I'll take it and stop complaining.
Yeah. Yeah.
How's it
Ezarek's
right there?
he's just going to just devise a stratagem, try and hit it and keep shielding. Just get ready for us to get out of here. Oh, taking that.
Ooh.
Yep, so that
What?
is going to be a 36 to hit.
It hits.
Number 3.
Number 3. Been a while actually. We have a piercing weapon.
As the arrowhead strikes the roper upon its stone-like skin, does it create sparks that will light the pitch on fire?
No, it does not.
Don't like. That's yes.
Interesting. Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind. I'll do that.
Yeah, throw some flint at it. And
Okay.
just set it.
So you shoot. That's for your first action. Sorry, for your second action. What's your third action?
I'll shield again.
Shield again. Okay. Tayla, it's your go.
Tayla is going to. I should have just actually checked what the range is on.
Come on. Checking
It's-
between
it's-
round.
No, the only thing I forgot to check was range. It's not 30 feet within range, is it? Because you
No,
said
it's
it's 40
40
feet
feet
up.
above.
Yeah, okay, no. So I'm just going to use my turn to basically back up because I was telling people to run and I'm blocking up the passage.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
5,
Okay.
10, and I'll stop there.
Yeah. Can you see in the dark?
I've got low light vision.
Okay. You can see something down that tunnel. Looks like worked stone. Whereas down here looks very rough. but something down here looks worked stone.
So long as
Like a
nothing's moving
column.
and it doesn't have teeth or anything, I think I'm okay here.
No moving, no teeth.
All right, cool,
No,
cool.
no streamers from above.
Actually, no, that would have been too far anyway. Yep, that's my turn.
Sherain.
Okay, here I go. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run across this thing.
Okay.
First.
Again, it's going to be a balance check. With the rope there, you'll have a bonus to the catch if you fail.
Oh, okay, all right. So, should I move first or should I roll?
We'll
So I
move
go
first. You move essentially to the middle first.
15. This is what? Difficult terrain? 20.
Do you
25.
roll from the middle?
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, if I remember correctly, balance is succeed, you move half your speed. If you crit succeed, you move your full speed.
Okay. So you do succeed.
Woo! And then what happens? I get caught by a tendril.
Yep.
Ah!
It had a
Reaction.
yeah.
There was no way to get past without risking that.
Yeah.
So you now grappled,
And you're
enfeebled.
Let's go without me.
Grappled and enfeebled.
So you have -1 to all strength checks,
The
etc.
Snoozy's on.
Okay.
And now it's its go, which it pulls you upwards as one of its actions. Its last action is bite.
Perfect.
28 to hit, 21 damage.
Ooh, it's
Believe
another
me,
stat.
that's really low.
21.
21 damage.
21
to-
damage is low.
to what?
To Sherain.
You hit
Oh,
points.
As Sherain is plucked from running across the
He's
bridge,
like, oh, good.
pulled up towards his mouth, and chomped.
You know what? You might want to negotiate with terrorists after all. I'm just saying.
Oh, that's.
Lolo, she'll go.
Ah! Okay.
Yeah, that happened quick.
Yeah.
I was just hoping it was gonna miss.
Does this count as a creature? This is not a natural creature.
This is not natural. This is an abomination. An aberration.
oh crap! Sherain's out of range of heal.
Nope.
Okay. I shouldn't have dumped all my shit out.
You can
You know
run
what?
In retrospect,
and leave it.
We can come back to it, right? Other people have stuff.
The next adventuring group. What is this
grab
pile
a
of
handful
stuff?
of things and stuff them in my sleeves, but like
body salute or anything.
for the most
That'll be an
part,
action if you do that.
maybe I don't need anything. I'm trying to Marie Kondo my sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
You still got your spider, you still got Marcus. Oh no, Marcus is above.
Okay, I'm gonna how far can I run? How far away from the walkway is this thing?
It's 40 feet up.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
Up. Okay. How high can I jump?
Not 40 feet.
Sure.
Yes.
I-
Ezra can.
What if I was standing on Ezarek and he jumped, and then as he jumped, I
You've got to get to Ezarek first. Ezarek has the grasshopper, has he not?
Yeah, I do.
And what is and Sherain is grappled with a tendril?
Mm-hmm.
And Farwing is grappled with a tendril?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I hate this thing. I really dislike this thing. Okay. I'm okay. I'm gonna hunt, pray, love it.
Okay, that's one action.
I should have done that beforehand so that like Farwing has some like agency of his own to attack. And then I'm going to, how far can you run? 20? No. What is it? Is 25? I think it's 25.
I'd help you with that one, but 25 feet is your movement per
Okay, yeah.
per action.
That's what I thought. Okay. That's just about right, isn't it?
But that's per action.
Yeah.
So you still got 2 actions, so you've got 50 foot.
Yeah. And since I hunt, pray, loved it, if I don't tell Farwing to do anything, he'll still attack.
Yeah.
How many tendrils are there on this thing?
6.
6?
Do you think? It's hard to see because there's so many ribbons and whatnot.
Yeah.
He's only used 2 so far.
I'm gonna... maybe this is a poor decision, but I'm gonna run. And bear in mind, I'm still holding on to the heightened rope.
So you're going to make the run.
And I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run to. Sorry. To. Where can I land right in the middle of this business here?
I don't know what you mean by where in the middle of the business.
Right.
Like
You've got 50 foot of movement.
50? No. But
You have 25 feet
Per
per action.
what if
action.
I wanted to act? What if I wanted to attack it?
All right, so you could stop in the middle of the bridge and attack.
Attack?
I mean, wait. Farwing is grappled and Sherain is grappled?
Yeah, 40 feet up.
40 feet up. That's right. Okay, so I can still easily stand here.
That's why I moved them off the bridge to indicate
Okay.
that you can, if
Yeah.
you wish.
Yeah. Okay. Wait. What?
There's the rope.
There we go. Still holding onto the rope, nice and taut from the other side, where all my stuff is thrown on the ground, and I'm gonna
Get grappled.
attack.
Attack of 38.
What?
Attack of opportunity. You just got nailed.
I'm grappled.
Yep. As a third tendril flies down and hits you.
That's great. That's exactly what I want.
You're still on the bridge. You still have one hand on the rope because you've said you had one hand on the rope as you moved
Yeah.
out. And that's unless you've what's the rest of your action? You've got
I'm
one
gonna
action
attack
left.
it.
You attack it
I'm
with
gonna
what?
attack it. Unless
Maybe you use an action to escape.
Yeah, right.
oh,
Try to escape.
should I?
Well, what are you going to attack it with?
Wait,
If you use a
yeah.
bow, that's 2 hands, which means you're letting go of the rope.
This thing is unkillable. The only thing we can hope to do is get away from it, and we're not going to do that.
All right, fine. I'll try and escape.
Okay.
I really want.
So that's an athletics or attack roll, or was it acrobatics as well?
Yeah, it's attack, athletics, or acrobatics.
So pick the highest of the lot and try to get yourself out of its grip.
How can I tell what my attack is?
You can also
The
use
base attack, I think, is 13.
13.
Oh, sorry, no, you.
Oh,
Yeah, your attack is a 13. Yeah.
oh, my acrobatics is also a 13. We'll do acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Whoa!
Wow. With a 32, you just, and I do mean just, get out of its grip. And we're leaving it there, and we're going to end the session here.
Okay.
Um,
Wow.
I'm gonna climb back up its tendril to its mouth, jump into its mouth, start stabbing its tongue. Next session.
Next session. You could have negotiated.
Hey,
You could have negotiated. Things weren't all as bad as it seems.
Yeah.
Although sacrificing someone
Yeah.
might not have been morally good.
That's not something we were willing to do.
yeah, we don't leave like what are those called? When you leave people behind and they could be killed if you don't do what they want.
We don't sacrifice people.
Hostages.
No, I think she's talking about something else. We don't leave monsters behind.
Hostages. We don't leave hostages behind. We don't leave our party members as hostages.
We'll finish it here. We're going to be back next week. I do like this monster. It just gets you in that. You have that choice. Once to negotiate, it has all of the power, and yet you're able to take quite a bit of that power away, which is really interesting and very smartly played. The problem is it still has a lot of power.
Yeah.
You know, between all of us,
Especially when you had half and
Arlen,
half.
it's almost all of its tendrils. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's because you had Ezarek about like at the top and the others, that made it a bit more difficult. But having the rope, having it taut meant it couldn't really do a single thing. Even if it dropped Tayla, the rope would have stopped it. The piton was beautiful, although it then locked everybody. If Ezarek and Sherain moved in, it would have dropped Tayla down 10 feet as they moved in because of the stretching so it was brilliantly played. I will say that. But we'll find out how it plays out next week. Ezarek, Game Reaper.
Hey, I'm Game Reaper from Gathering of Nerds. Check us out. And I've been playing Ezarek, the Kobold Investigator, and we've been in pretty bad situations before, but this is looking very bad.
Just a lot.
Yeah.
Polly.
Hey, it's me. I'm Polly. I have played today Sherain, probably for the last time. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, maybe Razor will be making a reappearance.
Right. It seems like she's going to be vaccinated. Well, no. And you can find me. I'm a streamer as well, and you can find me on Twitch at Polly People, and
and Twitter at Polly People,
and Twitter at Polly_people.
Yeah. Okay. Chibi.
Guys, I'm Chibi. I was playing Tayla, our catfolk cleric, who obviously believes very strongly in Aristil, who is totally not going to abandon us in our time of need and is going to save us from the situation next week. Check it out next week.
We'll see. And you can also check her out at Hitokiri Chibi, doing art streams, etc. Blah blah blah.
Yes.
Snoozy.
Oh, I'm Snoozy. I've a thing on YouTube, Snoozy Games. I feel like starting streaming. I think I'm gonna do that. Like maybe tonight. I kind of want to stream myself giving myself a tattoo tonight. So who knows?
I don't know how that will go with TOS.
There depends if it's.
Right.
If
I
it's
mean,
real
that's
tattoo,
it's
you could-
not.
Depends where it is.
Yeah, well, that's definitely a yes.
Yeah, well, yeah.
That'll totally be one yes.
Paint.
But inflicting pain is like against
It's
TOS.
not painful.
Huh?
It's body modification.
Again, might be against
I want to read the
TOS.
TOS.
Yeah.
That's-
You don't want to lose your Twitch account right away.
that just sounds like digging too deep into it.
But like, yeah, Twitch is.
Tattooing is an art form. Like, shouldn't
Yeah.
we be allowed to like
Yeah.
people paint
Yeah.
on Twitch?
I know. But anyway, we'll that's for you to discover. We'll see how it goes. We'll hear next week.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
My name is Karsh Goblin. This is Goblin Cave TV. Tomorrow we have our Cthulhu crew with Master Nyarlathotep, our second episode, where last episode we killed someone, or was it something? Hopefully, we're hoping it's something and not someone, because like having a single session and having a murder in the first session, not a good thing. On the upside, because there's that many drunkards in that game, the Molotov cocktail was drunk and wasn't thrown off into suburbia and burning down houses. So
Ah.
that's kind of a plus. We also have our Dungeons and Dragons, our 5 or 6 or 7D dungeon which we're exploring, which is hyper complex and really fun. That's from Laurie and Ross. And that's pretty much what we're doing this week. So thank you for coming in. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the support and the donations and the follows, of course. It means a lot to us. It really does. We're going to go out. We're going to be raiding Lollygaggers. They're playing Alien at the moment. Alien RPG, that is. Share our love. We're going to have our credits roll. And the haunting, scary music has been from the CRS, well, mostly CRS, Karsh the Strahd from Syrinscape. So thanks for coming in. That's a bye for us. Thank you so much.
See ya.
Bye. Like when I realized I had the airwalk spell, I was like,